tell us what to do? You think you could tell us what to wear? You think that you're better? Well, you better get ready. Bow to the masters. Break it down. Degenerate into something fool. We just got tired of doing what you told us to do. That's a brace, boy. Yeah, that's a brace, little man. Break it down. Degeneration up. Degeneration. You think you can tell me what to do? No.
That got me so hyped. I'm not even gonna lie. I wasn't expecting it.
I was just like, hey! We're just having a little kinky there while it was all starting. I'm like, woo! Hi.
I'm so excited.
Yo, I'm literally sitting here the entire time looking at y'all because I couldn't hear anything. It delayed so bad.
No!
It delayed so bad. So I'm over here like, what did they listen to? I was really about to pull
No,
up on
we
my
were like
phone.
going in. Like,
I'm over here like,
if it wasn't YouTube, I would play it again. I would run it back because
it caught up at like 11 seconds. And I'm like, oh, that's what they played. And then it came back and I'm like, oh, I'm delayed. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, we are here. Hey, guys. Welcome to Thursday. Hey, Dad.
Hi, Dad.
Hey! How you doing?
We just had a nice night. We had dinner, and he was like, "I got to get home for Thirsty Thursday." So I
I
appreciate
love him so much.
Love that. You for loving
Hey,
on
Rikarsha.
Rikarsha.
How
So,
y'all
Hey,
doing?
Kiara.
Hi,
Hey,
Kiara.
Kiara. I'm okay. Life has been lifing for me over here. I have been hit with some adult decisions that I don't want to make. Not going to elaborate. I'll put it in the group chat later. Hey, Black Thought.
Hey,
Hey.
But, you know, like I put on Twitter, when you have a partner you can talk to, and it's literally your best friend you talk to about anything, it just makes things go much smoother. So shout out to Babe.
Love that.
Shout out to Chris.
Shout out to all the bays out there.
Shout out to all the bays. Yes.
Wasn't it Greg's birthday? Happy belated.
It was
Last month.
a day after. Yeah, it was last month. It was a day after Justin's. I'm like, whose was it?
No, it was the day after Pablo's, 2 days after.
It was the day after Pablo's. The day before
two days after Justin.
Today, yes. You knew.
Yeah.
You better than I did.
In my life.
Yes.
Gotta love the water signs.
Gotta love the water signs. Shout out to the Cancers in all of our lives.
And the Pisces and the Scorpios.
Love me my Pisces.
And the Scorpios.
Period.
It's Leo season though.
It is
Leo
Leo
season.
season.
And shout out to Leos. Hold on. I have a few Leos I need to name before we go forward. So shout out to Tanasia. That's my friend Tanisha's sister, who's now also my friend. She slays my hair, my birthday hair, my hair. He slays. So shout out to Tanisha. Her birthday was last week. Happy birthday to her. Shout out to Bianca, my twin, who had her second baby. Last week.
Oh, yay! We're gonna
Shout out to her. Shout out to him. I can't wait to baby.
Yes, I'm gonna have some water because we haven't even addressed that yet. So, but we're celebrating.
I can't wait to squeeze his little cheeks because he's so round and chunky
I love that.
So cute. He's so cute. Shout out to my best friend Medina. Her birthday.
Hey, Medina!
Happy birthday, beautiful.
Happy birthday.
I don't know if she's watching. I told her I was going live. Yeah. So shout out to all the Leos. Shout out to my friend Mo. Her birthday was also yesterday. There are a lot of Leos in my life that I can't think about. I mean, there's one more, of course. There's one more, P, that we definitely have to shout out.
Hey, Letty.
Time out. Letty,
Letty.
because we definitely said the next Thursday you was gonna be on this stream.
That's true.
Now we working
That's
on
true.
it. We working on it. She's definitely
Okay.
gonna be watch. Don't worry. It's gonna be the perfect time.
All right. I want to shout out a Leo. Shout out to Jeree. Her
Love
birthday's
you,
gonna be
sis.
next Friday.
Who?
Jeree's.
Oh my God!
I
Happy
got
birthday,
2 more
Jeree.
Leos. I have 2 more Leos. Shout
Come
out
on,
to
come on.
Ty, my work bestie. I went to her. She had the cutest birthday. Tea time with Ty. If you didn't see my pictures, of
I
my
saw
yellow,
those pictures. Oh my God, I love
So
high
cute.
tea so much, and that looks so cute.
Girl,
Y'all look so freaking cute.
shout out to my friend, my day one Daria, because she definitely helped. She definitely helped me with the hat and stuff and whatnot. I had the dress. She was like, "You wear those shoes, get a yellow hat." So that's what I did. And
Hey.
some gold accessories, and that's what I did. Shout out to my friend Jocelyn, her birthday is today, and she's a twin. So shout out to both of them.
Happy birthday.
It's a lot of Leos. Shout out to
Lot
all
of
the
Leos.
I didn't name, but we also have to shout out this one Leo. And it would be so crazy for us not to shout out this one Leo, because this one Leo is definitely family. Like, I can call him at any time, clearly, because he's gonna keep changing the times and when I welcome him for us.
I'm ready to call things.
Was it like 5 in the morning?
No, well, right now it's 4:30, but I bet you when he come on, he's gonna be like 2 a.m. So whatever. So we have to shout out my brother, who I love truly and dearly. I can literally talk to him about anything. Mr. the one and only Brian Hollywood Waters.
That's
Let's
right.
welcome him. Where he at? I don't see him.
You right there.
Oh, he there?
Come on.
I'm
Come on.
delayed.
There he is.
I'm delayed. I'm sorry.
Brian! Happy
You're
belated
You're
birthday!
Sorry about that. How y'all feeling? Thank you for the welcome.
Of course.
Of course.
Happy belated.
How was your birthday? I'm sorry I couldn't make it. I was on auntie duties.
I am
No.
so sorry that I couldn't make it either. Like it
It's all
got really
good.
hectic over here.
It's all good.
I was-
It was the best birthday I ever had. I can't do it like Ciandol would say, best friends I've ever had. But yeah, it was phenomenal.
Y'all look so happy. Like you especially, you look like you were having such a good time. And I was like, oh my God, yes.
I love being surrounded by positive people. And that was the thing. Like I sat there at one point, just looked around, and I was like, wow, like amazing group of people just to be there. And it was so much fun, just catching up, watching connections being made. And I mean, even throughout the day, like, had really good lunch earlier today and the next day, and then even worked earlier. And shout out to Dave and Kaz, who, if I ever had to work on my birthday, that was the best time to ever do it. And that was coming off an awesome Summerslam. So yeah, this has been a great week.
Well,
Good.
speaking of Slam, y'all definitely turned up. I'm so sorry that I'm so. Whew. We're gonna get into
I
it.
wish you was there.
I wish I was
Right.
there too, but also at the same time, I'm just like, it was kind of okay for me to miss it,
To miss out.
It was kind of okay because we already know what my favorite one is, and I'm not missing that. Yeah. Not missing Survivor Series.
What was
But
that?
speaking
Was that in Chicago, right?
Chicago.
Yes.
Ooh,
Speaking
I'm already
of,
thinking about the cold.
I know, right? I hate it.
Hey, Krista, you don't like the cold.
I
I mean,
don't like the cold.
and I know y'all
me.
was in Boston last year, but
But it wasn't that bad in Boston.
I feel like it was
Okay.
nice in Boston.
It was
Okay.
nice in
Hey,
Boston.
Andre.
but
You
And
know what we haven't done yet? We haven't explained the game yet, though.
We have
We
it.
haven't, but we gotta wait till everybody gets on before we explain the game.
Well, not for
Oh,
the
yeah.
audience. They gotta
Alright.
know the game. We know the game.
Well, can we just wait till we get this
Fine.
one more person gets on first, and then we can
Fine.
explain the game?
Fine.
So y'all was at SummerSlam, and I just we gotta let the one and only Ciando be up here because
You're right.
You're right. Her
You're
first
right.
PLE.
he was experiencing what we
Wow.
experienced, the PLE vibe, like, and I need to live vicariously through her. So
I was just there, like not there, obviously not, but I was living for it. I was like, oh my God, look at all of them. Sorry, got really excited. Let's go on.
I so love it. Like it's like bring it. I need Christina energy today.
I love you. All right.
me too. It's Ciando. Oh, I'm bring her up now. Sorry.
She's ready. She's been ready. Hey,
Hey, girl.
she looks so pretty. Look at her.
Girl, stop
Okay,
it.
okay, SMR.
I just
Yeah.
slept a little bit of moisturizer. It's nothing.
She's in
Listen, you gotta stay
16K.
moisturized, right?
That's right.
Child, and I switched moisturizers today too. That's the funny part. So I was like,
Well, you glowing.
Patricia will be the first person to know which moisturizer I use because, like,
Oh,
she always
yeah.
gotta send her a setting spray because she was like, I need to know what setting spray you're using now.
Oh, anything Ciandol uses, I see it and then I just start buying it.
No,
For
but the
real.
setting spray that I used in Detroit that kept me going is sold out because apparently Beyonce
Beyonce
Oh,
used
yeah, that's
it.
her waterproof.
and her makeup artist
setting
was like,
spray.
oh, Patrick Star, blah blah blah, one size only. Well, I was like, no. So immediately I had to go online and order it from Sephora, and the lady was like, "What's up with everybody ordering?" And I'm like, I was like, Beyonce.
Mind
She
your
was like,
business.
she was like, oh. She
Like,
was
you
like,
don't need to know.
she was like, you're like one of 20 people who ordered it, and we had to give it to on first come first serve because Beyonce like sold everybody out, like it's
She
gone.
says it's
Yo, I'm
gonna-
telling y'all, if y'all have not experienced that Beyonce concert, I need y'all.
Beyonce.
I need y'all to.
I'm gonna say
I've
something
had-
very controversial that people might not like.
What's up?
I've seen like I love that Blue is in the tour. I really do, but I've seen a few videos where she looks tired, y'all. Like this kid looks
Blue?
tired, like doing the choreo.
Beyonce.
No, Blue, not Beyonce,
Oh,
not
okay.
Beyonce. I'm like, this kid looked tired. She looked like she's not putting all her oomph in the dance.
I mean,
And
she's
I'm like,
11.
I mean, she can breathe and make money, so I don't think she's there for the money. I think she just did to be on stage with her mama. So
for vibes.
yeah, I think it's for the
I mean,
vibes.
we all know.
Her
We all
sis
know
did
it.
go off in New York. I mean, in Jersey.
did.
She had to. She had to.
She
Her
did- she
daddy.
did-
I mean, come on, like
Yes,
Her daddy's
She
from New
represent
York.
for her daddy.
that's right. That's
Yeah.
let's
Beyonce.
toast to the Renaissance tour and Krista having the time of her life.
And
Fuck
sold out
yes.
setting sprays that now I possess. Oh.
If you hear that, you drink. Period. If you want
Wait,
to,
so you didn't go to the Renaissance tour the day after,
No.
like you were supposed to?
Mm-mm. Too many things happened.
happened?
Too many
Oh,
things
no.
happened.
It's so much to do.
It's so much.
to
It's so
do.
much. It was something personal.
No, it's fine.
So-
We'll leave it for the group chat. Don't
Yeah.
worry about
Yeah.
it.
So wait, Christina, you
I'll talk to y'all
explain
about
the game for everybody that's watching, because I know we have new people coming through,
all right.
Just
and
a quick
we can post
disclaimer.
the things. People can
Just a
give us
quick disclaimer: there's whiskey
Yes.
and apple juice in my glass, so I will be
Ooh.
eating because I don't want to start saying some outlandish
whiskey
shit.
and apple juice combination is
Yeah, man.
elite.
Listen,
understand
That
me.
is
Combination.
elite.
Came
If you
home.
for real?
I had a friend come over and give me the airport size of like Red Label, and I said, "To hell with this. We gonna finish this shit." Peter took like 2 of them. I have like 6 left. I'm pretty sure my dad needs
Oh my
some.
god,
Like,
were
yeah,
you
we gonna-
able to bring
Very
that
good.
champagne home from Detroit?
I was. They let me bring it.
Yes!
Good.
Hey, guys, he was like, you
I
know
don't know
what? Since
the
you,
fuck you're talking about.
he was like, since I bought a bottle of orange spritz Chardonnay in Detroit. We
Okay.
never got to crack open, and I was scared because TSA don't allow you to bring liquor on unless you check in the bag. But I got in a box, so I went to TSA person. I was like, hey, what do I have to do to bring a bottle of champagne? He was like, is it 3 ounces? I was like, no. He was like, well, if you check in your bag, I can't say anything to you. So he was like, just go check it in and come back. So I checked it in. And I was scared because, they be breaking baby formula and stuff on Delta. But then when I got off, and the first thing I did when I got my bags, open that bag, that champagne is still sitting there secure. So she in the refrigerator chilling. She will be cracked open tomorrow. But we got free whiskey shots. So we drinking that instead.
Hey. All right.
Apple juice and whiskey. I wish I could drink apple juice. I am allergic to apple juice.
Oh,
Really?
Are you really?
That's
Yeah, I remember. So here's how I found out I was allergic, right? One day when I was small, I guess my aunt gave me apple juice. I started to break out little bumps, whatever. So I was like, oh, I want some applesauce or whatever. And my aunt was like, you eat applesauce? Like, you're allergic to apple juice, right? I said, you lying, because I've been drinking it. Ain't nothing happened to me. So probably about like last year, I was on the phone I'm always on the phone with Tanisha and Kishana. And I was like, oh, I'm about to open this apple juice. I cracked open the apple juice. No more than 10 seconds later, under my eyes started to break out and burn.
Girl.
I promise you. I literally went and took a Benadryl and took a nap.
And that was after you found out
night-night.
verbally
That's
that
when
you
I
was
found
allergic.
out, because when she told
No,
me
she
the
was
first
being
time-
lied to,
Right, I feel like
according to her.
because the very first time I was like 18, 19, or maybe 20-ish when my aunt told me. So I'm
Okay.
drinking apple juice now, and I'm like, oh, I'm fine. And I'm like, yo, my eyes is burning. Yo, I gotta go get. had
She
to check
wasn't
it.
playing.
She wasn't. She made sure. She was like, didn't I tell you before? And I'm like, mm-hmm. But I am drinking. I'm not sure what I'm drinking. So me and P and Letty went to an event, a Duce sponsored event, probably like 2 weeks ago. And when it was over, they let us leave with the mixed drinks and Duce bottles. So I think one was like Uptown something. P, what were the drinks? Uptown something and the watermelon, whatever.
Yeah.
So right now I am drinking the Uptown something.
Oh, and you know you're gonna get smacked because it's been fermenting.
Girl.
And
Oh shit!
Okay. And I didn't even crack open the watermelon one. That one is still in the refrigerator.
oh, yeah, me and Latrice and our friend Marlene, we killed that.
I took
So
home
it's
2
good.
boxes.
It is good.
So
It
P,
is
So what
good.
are you drinking right now,
I'm
Pete?
drinking Red Bull and apple whiskey.
Okay.
And my
All
little-
right.
Me some apple whiskey, bro.
Okay.
Honestly, that sounds bomb.
That sounds bomb.
It's delish.
Brian.
Mr. Birthday Man, what are you drinking?
I'm in
Birthday's
recovery.
over.
Are you in
I'm,
recovery?
I'm in recovery mode. So I'm just drinking a 5-hour energy.
First of all,
Ah.
your birthday is supposed to last you till the end of the month when your birthday starts. So his birthday is
Correct.
technically not
He's
done.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
My birthday be from the
Exactly.
3rd to the 31st. So I don't know.
That is
From
correct.
January 1st to January 31st.
Exactly.
That
Well,
is
how about-
correct.
My birthday weekend is the entire Pisces season. So from
There
February
you
to
go.
March,
That part.
that's
that
it.
part.
Correct.
Period.
All of April
What?
belongs to me.
the
So
beginning
April
of
was
Pisces
over.
season to the end of Pisces season is when I'm celebrating.
Oh, I'm
correct.
still celebrating. I just needed to take a break because
You should have got
that
some coconut water.
Okay,
that
Dad.
ride from NYC and then jumping right into work and then doing
Okay, fine.
the normal schedule yesterday. So I was like, all right,
All right,
I
fine.
need to
fine.
slow
Should have
down.
gotten
You're
some
allowed.
coconut water.
What's everybody's sign in the chat? I want to know everybody's zodiac sign in the chat.
All right.
Yeah,
I
babe,
am
were you drinking
sticking
your
to
Roman
my.
Coke?
Yes, ma'am. You know
A
it.
Roman
Because-
Coke? I feel like
Yes.
that's
That
made
is
a
mad long.
contact. That made a
It has
contact.
been a minute.
So
It
funny
has been a
story.
minute. But
My
since
neighbor went-
since our since the tribal chief remained victorious on our on our very last pay-per-view, I was like, I gotta bring it back, baby. In honor to
No.
Roman.
Look, it says Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, WWE undisputed champion.
Y'all need to
We're
come
gonna drink to that.
because we got
We're
3
gonna drink
bottles
to
of
that.
Jamaican rum from Jamaica. And I'm waiting to crack my bottle open, but I don't got nobody to crack the bottle open with. So y'all need to come to Jersey
Okay,
just so
so
y'all could take a sip.
here's my
But you
thing
got the
with
card
Jamaican
and I
rum.
don't. So
Let's
yeah,
make
I
that
got- I
happen
got-
before the year, before the month.
I mean, it
So
just makes
here's-
sense. It just makes
Here's
sense.
my thing with the Jamaican rum, right? Okay. So, as soon as I landed in Jamaica, I made sure I bought a rum punch.
Hey,
It's literally this
As you
bottle of
should.
rum punch. It tastes just like Kool-Aid or whatever.
Mhm.
Drinking it for a little bit.
Millie, yeah.
I didn't drink it. My friend actually took it home when we left. So I bought 2 more bottles at the airport. Finished the first one. Apparently, I forget shit. So therefore, the other one is just sitting at the top, collecting dust, waiting for my friends to come get it or taste it or whatever. Because me, I woke up and I was told like I had woke up in the middle of the night. I don't remember waking up in the middle of the night. I'm just like, what is in this rum punch? So I'm like, okay, I'm a lay off for the rum punch right now. But it's so good.
it's madness. It's madness in the rum punch.
It is. It is. I will. When we plan our trip to go back to Jamaica,
Yes.
I've never been, so I definitely need to be going to somebody's Jamaica.
I went to Jamaica when I was 15. That shit don't count. I couldn't get
That don't count. Like I went on a
That
cruise
don't
when I
count.
was 16. Like that don't count.
like
I mean, I love you, Mom. Thank you.
I keep trying to convince Greg to go on a cruise and like listen, yes, there are cruises that leave from New York, but I want to go on a Virgin cruise. Why? Because there's no kids there. And I have nothing against
That's my
children.
thing. That's my thing.
I have
But
nothing
don't
against
go there.
children, but I want to enjoy my vacation as a freaking adult, and I don't want to have to hear. I don't want to have to hear
Facts.
Susan arguing with Jason that little Brandy doesn't want to eat her pancakes. I don't care.
Also, kids don't know how to act these days either. And it's like, I'm going to either have to discipline your child or just go on an
Or
adult-only
discipline you.
cruise.
Nobody's paying me to discipline your child, but believe me,
Word,
I will
like-
do it for free.
They be
So-
grabbing chairs of mass destruction.
Hello. That part.
So, like, I went on a cruise when I was 15 with a bunch of other 15-year-olds. It was our quinceañera trip
Oh,
and
see, that's
whatnot.
cute.
So
That's
there was a lot of fucking drama, and I spent a lot of money on Dance Dance Revolution because I couldn't get in the casino. So
Damn,
I think it's
you
time.
took it back.
I did.
love it.
So,
Yo,
so
so
I
my
think it's
parents
time.
used to drag me to Atlantic City every summer because they hated the rest of the shore. And I'm like walking around the Trump Taj Mahal casino and I'm looking around. I'm like, this is not a kid vacation. And my parents
Smoke.
because they're like, oh, we're gonna go to the beach and we're gonna go on this little amusement thing. And then we get all tuckered out and we wake up in the hotel and here's my aunt like sitting there watching TV. And I'm old enough. I get to the point where I'm old enough and I'm like, where's mom and where's dad? And here they come up drunk as hell with a bunch of casino tickets. And I'm like, I see what y'all were trying to do. Now you dropped us off with the aunt. They ain't got no kids. And we are in Atlantic City. And they're like, oh, no, we're going to go out to the buffet and have family dinner. I'm like, that's because y'all comped. So I got older. And I was like, they're like, where you going? I'm like, I'm going to AC. And they're like, oh, you're not taking us with us? I was like, no, this is all the times y'all left us in that hotel room. And like, y'all was slick going down to play slots. I'm going. And I'm going to have fun. And then now me and my mom go every summer and we like tip
Oh,
town
that's
bread. So
super
I
That's
love
so
that.
cool. I love
it's
that.
too much fun. My mom just sits at the slot machine and then she'll put in the
One-
200 and then lose it. And then miraculously go up 100. So now I'm like, Mom, how do you end up losing 200 and then go up 100? Last time she lost 500 and came back with 700. So I told her, whatever she's doing, just keep doing it. Whatever she's doing, just keep doing it. And I'm like, yeah, because that 200 come in clutch. Like the buffet, the price ain't
It's
that
paid
cheap all the
for.
time.
So I
It's
have a
paid for.
toast. I have a toast.
But yes.
Mm-hmm.
I need and whoever feel away, y'all, what I'm about to say in this, y'all can come out the comments and come off the stream right now.
Ooh.
But I am toasting to the Montgomery Sweet Tea Party that took place. Okay?
Wait, hold on.
We hit the horns for that one.
I got you. Like, you don't got to worry. I'm going to swim.
Hold on. I just
I'ma
found.
share that.
Remember, I showed Brian and what's the name of the song. Let me see if I can play it. Wait. Wait.
Montgomery Brawl. Not one but them all. Montgomery Brawl. Shout out bro that can swim. Montgomery Brawl.
It never gets old.
Lift every chair and swing, okay?
No, Chris. I know you got to sing your voice. You got to sing that one.
I know. I don't gotta sing it. What I got is these hands. Okay?
Shout out. Can we do a toast also to G Matt Cash? His song is
Fuck yes.
officially 100 million on Spotify and what was it? 150 plays on Apple Music. So shout out to him.
Nah, but what was some of the best names we saw? What was it? All
Lift
those
every
na-
chair to sing.
No, for the swimmer.
Oh, they was
Aquaman.
No, to be honest, and everybody's like in an uproar or whatever, and it's just like
Why? Because
now y'all know how we felt when the cops was literally killing us and calling us thugs for trying to defend ourselves, and all the years that even from our ancestors, like dealing with the nonsense, and now y'all the thugs, y'all the ones who started. Y'all just thought we wasn't gonna have no backup.
Y'all got
So
washed
that's
up.
like-
Y'all don't know what to
I
do.
got
with
washed. So now August 5th is Juneteenth Part 2. And that's all I got to say about that.
It's Juneteenth Memorial Day. How about that?
Electric Boogaloo.
Because we are tired, we are not our ancestors, and we're gonna stand and defend ourselves and stand with each other.
I've
Shout out
been
to
waiting for
everybody.
August to have a holiday.
Or like, but real quick, like, do y'all not know the history of Montgomery, Alabama? Like, Rosa Parks didn't get off the bus there. They was getting hosed. They was sitting at the counter taking milkshakes and coffee to the face. Y'all really thought the ancestors was slick, was gonna let people get jumped?
That's
Y'all
what the
bugging.
slave-
Like, these are
that's
the
what
same people
slaves
that used
were,
to
right?
get
Boogaloo, damn right.
these same people that used to get arrested on Sunday marching across the bridge.
And then here's the kicker. Them same people on that boat went back to Selma Alabama, which even has more historical facts and back into it, went to the hospital, called the cops on the nurses and doctors in the hospital because they didn't want to be treated by black people, called them all N-words, and the cops were just like, listen, either you're going to
Hey,
get treated
Steph.
or leave. And they left. So who's racist from who's not racist? I'm just saying.
We're gonna drink to that sweet tea party one more time.
That part.
Our ancestors are proud.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
You better
By
preach,
proxy,
Krista.
but yes.
Let the church say amen.
Amen. Now, on to some exciting news. Tomorrow, we are embarking on something so fucking historic. Like, August is a lit ass month, okay?
It is.
Tomorrow makes the official 50th anniversary of hip hop, okay? 50 years. There's a big concert happening tomorrow. I hope I'm there because I got to do this for me, Lucius. Like, I've been fighting for me to be there. And P, how's the Bronx turning up? Because hip hop was born in the Bronx. So
but listen to this. Like, I grew up on Sedgwick Avenue. That's where hip hop
that's where it was
literally
founded
was
at,
born.
right on Sedgwick.
Literally, like where I grew up, and it's always kind of lit, you know, like in that way. But it's exciting because there's concerts all the time. There's a concert in Yankee Stadium. There's a concert in Madison Square Garden. There's a concert so it's just been mad shows, and like all the bars have been like having like hip hop themed nights and shit. So I love it because I love anything that celebrate our culture.
So I think I might have to make a trip tomorrow to the Bronx. Like, one, I want to go to this concert. It's at Yankee Stadium. I definitely want to go and be there. Last week I wanted to be at Rock the Bells, but I was at the tea party, so I couldn't.
My sister went because, you know, she old, so she was living her best.
Why you do your sister like that? Not she old.
No, meaning like like all the artists that was there, like that's the shit that she fuck with.
Yo,
so
I am dying to see Queen Latifah again. Like,
UNITY.
I saw it. She came out at Summer Jam 2017 with Remy Ma brought all of them out or whatever. And I'm like, oh my god.
All right, chill.
What happened?
So we drinking to hip hop.
We drinking
right
to
now.
hip-hop.
We drinking right now.
I ain't even say that one.
We drinking to hip-hop. But also, all right. So being that hip hop is turning 50 years old tomorrow, I want to know favorite hip hop rapper of all time, and or favorite rap song or underrated rap song of all time.
That's tough.
Yeah, y'all want me to go first? I'll go first.
I'm like, I feel like mine is very obvious.
Yes, we know you love Jay-Z. You know she loves Jay-Z. That's it. To be honest, I don't think I have a favorite rapper of all time. It's just so many. Like, I love Queen Latifah. I love LL Cool J, especially LL Cool J is one of the nicest people I've ever met in life. Okay, ever.
He's a sweetheart.
He is so nice. Like, for you to actually get up out your seat, like you about to start your interview, you got up out your seat, walked over to me, introduced yourself, and shook my hand.
I love that.
Okay, so I have a few songs that I'm just like, this is hip hop. So my very first favorite song is the Notorious B.I.G. featuring Bone Thugs and Harmony, Notorious Thugs.
That's my jam.
That came out in 95.
That's jam.
Nostalgic for me.
That came out in 95, and you couldn't tell 5-year-old me, just like you can't tell 33-year-old me, that I am not a Notorious Thug. Okay.
Dangerous. Right at the gate.
It's the remake that Diddy made, and it's called Spit Your Game, with, of course, Biggie's verse. Notorious, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Twista, MJG. I think 8-Ball and MJG is on that. I think it's MGK, whoever with an M. So that's one. So those are my two. Then I have Jay-Z's and Eminem's Renegade, because
I love that song.
Me too.
Because what? Then I have Kanye West's and Jay-Z's Damn, it was right there.
I wish we had like the rights. We could play them.
Right?
I know.
Because like you got in the
That'd be a
music
lit
mode.
party.
Technically,
Yeah.
30 seconds, anything under 30 seconds is fine. Just saying. Technically.
How long we been on that? Well, we're past 30 seconds already.
Yeah.
Way
Just the
past
clip.
30 seconds. Okay, so on College Dropout, I have Kanye's and Jay-Z's Never Let Me Down. First of all, College Dropout was a dope fucking album.
Oh my god, yeah.
At 1000%.
That and Graduation,
Yeah,
perfection.
I think I have all of them. And my beautiful dark and twisted fantasy. Because what? Kanye's a fucking. I don't know what happened after that, but whatever. And I have so
You
much
know
more.
what happened after that.
I mean, yeah, but whatever. I'm gonna let you like go because I have so much more, so many more songs. Like I just can't name them all because it's not about me; it's about all of us. Yeah,
So who's everybody's favorite rapper and hip hop song, real quick, to celebrate 50 years?
Well,
I'm
you
gonna just say Jay-Z. That's my favorite rapper of all time, and I can't choose an underrated rap song. I just feel like a lot of like the album cuts, a lot of like whole fans don't like. You just know, like they're all better than the singles. So I feel like all of those are underrated. High key.
Ooh. My favorite artist, if it ain't Jay-Z, is Juvenile. And
Oh God. What did you think of his Tiny Desk performance? Like I was so
oh my god, I loved it.
yo, that was like it was like I remember when like people was asking him to do it, and he was like, I ain't doing that shit. But
and then they called him because they were like, listen, you're the most requested we've had. And like every time we do a Tiny Desk, they ask for you, just come and do it. And he was like, I'm bringing Manny Fresh. Like
I wish I was there.
I was having so much fun.
So much. It was good. And my favorite song is Heart of the City by Jay-Z.
Oh yes, Ain't No Love.
Yes,
that's a goodie, right?
And I go back and forth between the album version and the uncut version because, like, I love that uncut album because one, I love live music. So to hear like all of that's the reason why I really appreciated the Tiny Desk concert.
Yeah, that was I love that. More Tiny Desk concert.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Usher. Because that's our moment. Shout out to Usher. Because like I had heard about him and I would see him, like my barber is a bass player, so he would always like play different Tiny Desk concerts, and it would be like artists I never heard of, but the music would just be so good. So I would watch it. But when I saw like start seeing people I like recognized and knew, and I saw Usher's, I was like, oh man, this is good. So I was happy they got Juvie on there.
Yeah, me too.
All right, I got two. Y'all know I'm Latina. Y'all, honestly, I did not grow up with hip hop. I grew up with reggae and reggaeton. Okay. So I am not newer, but I am not familiar with classic hip hop. My introduction to hip hop was Missy Elliott.
Ooh,
nice.
Yeah.
That's a great introduction.
Something iconic. Yes, it is. So because of who she is, and because of the moment in my life where I got to be acquainted with Missy Elliott, she's my favorite, and Work It is my favorite song. However, because I have grown and evolved and all of that, as a chosen favorite one, I'm gonna go with Lupe Fiasco and Dreamin'.
Nice.
Daydream. That's
nice.
Daydream.
I used to really. That reminds me of college.
Yeah.
Fiasco.
We saw him last year. In Central Park. It was my first time seeing him live.
So cute.
We were gonna go in 2020, and then y'all know what happened. So it was a whole thing. No, girl.
No, nothing happened, y'all. We don't know what happened. We're not gonna relive that. Although I do miss the chat.
We know happened. We don't know. Move.
We
don't know happen.
I do miss the checks. Just saying.
I miss people not being in my way in traffic, but go ahead.
The Black Wrestling Podcast Renaissance took off. That's what happened.
Shout
out to everybody.
Hey, we're gonna drink to that.
Let's post it to the Black Wrestling community.
Mm-hmm.
So there's this one song of Jay-Z. I don't know which album it's on. And it's literally, the lyric starts off, I had a dream, I said, about who he said, about Big I said, that's Big he said.
From
I just
Blueprint
asked my
2.
sister.
Yeah.
That's what?
From the Blueprint 2.
Okay, good.
So-
Now that you said that, I'm gonna look it up. Nah, forget my sister. Thanks.
So in my youth,
Yes.
I was very much big on Redman, Method Man. Big.
I'm big on
Big.
Method Man.
And then as I got older and I started being able to listen to hip hop a little bit more, I was introduced to Young Jeezy at a very young age. So like Snowman, I put on for my city, The Recession, those were all my favorite albums. Like I used to listen to The Recession religiously. And then Patricia already knows I had a very big Little Kim kick. So
I was
Little
just gonna
Kim was
say,
my
if she
girl.
don't say Little Kim, I'm
We
gonna be
literally would
okay.
out, she would get in the car and I'd be like, all right, Patricia's here. Now we're bumping Little Kim. Like we used to, word for word, I used to literally, and I used to, what was my favorite song to sing in the car, P? Money Power. We sing Money Power Respect, and then we used to sing A Crush on You because I used to know the words from back
and get money
and
like
get
all of
money.
it, all the jams, all the jams.
And you got it going on. Oh, like that, all of it.
knew,
All
Millie,
of
you
it's my
knew.
favorite. And then, so of course, the biggest person I'm obsessed with right now is Drake. Like secretly, always gonna be obsessed
There's
with
no
Drake.
secret about that.
Yeah, it's not because I
made
mean
it
I watched
clear.
Jimmy get shot on Degrassi, so I feel like I have a loyalty. it's just
Listen, I went from watching Jimmy getting shot to actually partying with Drake.
There you go.
That's it.
There you
Full
go.
circle for me. That's it. So everybody went. Everybody shared.
He does have a book. I can't wait to read it. I definitely will be buying it off the stands. He has a book coming out.
Who, Drake?
No, Jeezy.
I wish I was there on Dre. I wish I was there. Rock the Bells look lit.
Yo,
No.
Rock the Bells look. So I promise you, if I didn't have, shout out to Ty, who's my baby. If I didn't have her party to go to, I would have been at Rock the Bells, and I'd have been like, listen, I'd been having Summerslam in my phone, or Rock the Bells in my face. Either or, like I wasn't missing SummerSlam. Period.
You gotta do what you gotta do. What you gotta do. Like,
It was cute, by the way.
Party.
Very cute.
Party. Oh, thank you.
Very
Thank you. I have
cute.
more pictures to share.
There you go.
yeah, ladies night is a good song, Rakarsha. Definitely.
Ladies'
The
night.
best.
Yes.
First of all,
That's got one of the hardest beats too.
that is P and I's driving song. When P's in my
Yep.
car, she's like, "Can I take over?" And that's the first song she would play. I had to download it because of her. I downloaded it.
I love that.
no, she's
Like I had to create
Controls
a
the
driving
aux
playlist
cable.
just because P kept playing that song, and that's on my driving playlist.
love it. I'm the best passenger princess
You
ever.
really
She
are.
really is. Like, she making sure we have
33 years running.
She be like, yo,
I'm the best
like you need a bottle. If you need like a drink open, she got you. Like
That's true.
I would be willing to drive from like Brooklyn to the Bronx. I'm like, all right, Patricia's a good person.
She
Like
is the best
she's a
passenger
good,
princess.
I may or
Really?
may not doze off for a quick little
Until
second,
she
but
falls
she come up.
but
See, you and I are the same. You and I are the
like,
same.
as soon as a car moves, I'm like,
P is out.
Where she's out. But you don't have to worry about her doing some weird shit. All right, she's in
Wait.
good hands.
Millie, I love this comment. I love
Hi,
this
white
comment.
person here.
Like, I feel you though, and I
We
don't
feel
want to
you,
spend time at this.
I love you, Millie.
Welcome. Let's toast to Millie real quick.
Millie, shout out to you.
Thanks
What's
for
your
coming
favorite
through.
Missy Elliott video, Millie? I would love to know.
Oh, I'm about to say, if you asking me, it's Minute Man.
Millie is
It's
the
so hard to
best.
pick a favorite Missy Elliott music video. That's wild to even.
You know
Mhm.
why it's so hard
The
to
rain, yo, super
pick
duper.
a favorite Missy Elliott video because Missy is known for doing her cut scenes.
Yes.
So I remember like
Mm.
in the takeaway video with the trip.
Vaughn, where did you find this video?
And
I think it's on my Instagram, high key.
I gotcha.
It was when we were on our way to either Black Wrestle Fest or Jobbersland. One of the two.
It was
I
Black
can't
Wrestle
remember.
Fest when we were in the car about to go in. It was.
okay.
It was.
So in the takeaway video, I remember Missy Elliott like having to and she did an interview on it. She said she had to do like a hype video in the middle because she was too emotional keep singing to Aaliyah. So that's why she went to I'm really, really hot. And we had a whole dance off for that too. You know, as kids. You know, growing up in the hood, you do a project.
Oh, yeah. Everything had a dance. Everything had a dance.
I will say that
Are you that somebody in the park? Like, yo.
That music video to Hot Boys was my first exposure to like men. So I have to credit Missy Elliott for that because the guys that she had in her video.
I did not expect you to say that. I'm like, oh, okay.
Mind you, I'm fresh in 8th grade. I'm looking at the music video and I'm just like, because one of them was on a bike and one of them was like Vaseline sweaty. Remember when they used to use Vaseline and baby oil to like lather up the guys in the music videos? I learned it from Hype Williams. Hype Williams was talking about like Belly and Keisha. Remember when Keisha? Oh, that too. Belly was like the biggest exposure to hip hop to me because DMX rapping and acting at the same time is iconic. Nas was great. Seeing T-Boz, and then they had Keisha all lathered up in Vaseline. You're looking, you're like, oh, so that's how they do it. You're just like, okay, it makes sense. And you're just looking. You're just like, this is a really good song.
A good song.
Yo.
So cheers to that.
Cheers to 50 years of hip hop. Cheers for the Bronx finally getting some love because this is the birthplace.
No, here's the thing. And then we could probably take a break because I probably definitely need a refill, use the bathroom, whatever comes first. Yes, the Bronx has always received love. The Bronx was never shitted on when it came down to hip hop. The legends that was birthed from there, the beef between, you know, KRS-One, Big Daddy Kane. It was so iconic. It was so epic. Shout out to DJ G Nice. If you guys know, he came up with the self-destruction video and had everybody from all over the place. So the Bronx has never been shitted on in that way. Like, it's cute and fun banter between Brooklyn people, Brooklyn niggas and Bronx niggas. Let me put my Brooklyn hat on. Between Brooklyn and the Bronx, but we always will appreciate the Bronx for giving us something that no other neighborhood could have given us. And that shout out to DJ Kool Herc, because if y'all know, he was literally the founding father of hip hop. He literally, him and his sister and all the founding fathers. So please make sure that however y'all do it tomorrow, make sure you guys are celebrating hip hop to the best of your ability. Blast every hip hop song that you know, your favorites, your ones that you got to get reacclimated with. Everything, because it's a celebration for hip hop. We going up tomorrow.
Up
tomorrow.
Cheers. Got out. Yeah. Another one. I don't care.
To the culture.
To the culture.
All right. Should we take a quick break and then get into Summerslam Detroit?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
All right. We'll be right back.
So, what's up? What's your name?
Justin.
Krista B. Ebony.
My name's Vaughn.
It's Lawrence from 2.5 Bros. You know your favorite whole host, Mr. Hitter with the wee wee.
Sean. Who do you want to fight? Or who do you think that you could beat in a wrestling match?
Miss.
Why?
Because I know.
Is that it?
Yeah, I got hands, that's why.
I pick Spike Dudley. That's an easy match for me.
I mean, Spike, he did some shit though. Like, you really.
Nah, that's a fact. No, but I would smoke him though. Me, personally, I would smoke him. But like other people.
Simple. Rey Mysterio, kick his ass. It's like, damn. Who's that flying?
Maybe do it.
Sasha Banks.
Why?
I'll beat that bitch up.
God damn.
That's why his loot is 619. You don't know which area code he's in. Is he in the 212? Is he in the 619?
I'll beat her.
Why though?
I'm from Brooklyn.
Hey. You feel me?
Damn, I was gonna say Brock Lesnar.
I like the confidence. Like this.
He's on some type of alcohol. He said Brock Lesnar. He's wilding like this wasn't in the octagon or some shit.
A wrestling match. You said a wrestling match, but definitely in a boxing match, I'm working Brock Lesnar. I'm working like I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. In a real boxing match with gloves and everything, hey, fuck with me, bro.
Hey,
I'm taking Zack Ryder. I'm going easy. Easy W. He's from Long Island. I'm in Brooklyn. Son, what's up?
That's it.
The person I feel like that I could probably take on and beat in a match
It's definitely Emma. Emma came back. She did her thing, but I could take her.
Okay. Tell the people all your information for.
Make sure that you guys follow those wrestling girls everywhere: Twitter, IG, Facebook. Join our discussion group. Subscribe to our YouTube. Subscribe to our Patreon. You can follow me, Miss Krista B, MS_KRISTAB_, and on Twitter, Miss_Krista B.
Yes,
and
sir.
I'm out of here.
But definitely in the boxing match, I'm working.
What up? It's your boy Blue Magic from the Mix Tag Show and also owner of For Your Wear. Now, I know you've seen the announcement from some of your favorite podcasters, and soon you'll see some of your favorite wrestlers too. I decided to expand my business to be a vendor so people from the wrestling community have more chance to connect with some of their favorites. So check out foryourwear.com and see if your favorite podcaster or wrestler has teamed up with me. If not, let them know they should. Also, if you're looking for a vendor for your merchandise, go ahead and reach out to me at Blue Magic Grind, spell how it sound, or For Your Wear, FORURWEAR. And shout out to those wrestling girls for being one of the first to join me on this journey. Their merch is already up, so go ahead and cop that.
You heard what he said. Go ahead and cop
I
that.
love me some blue. Shout out to For Your Wear.
I see you. Oh, hello, Wilkins. Look who's here.
You know what?
Love me some Wilkins.
Because every time I watch that video of Colt, shout out to Colton, who's been my friend since the first grade.
Colton.
We love Colton.
We love Colton.
I hope he comes back.
Oh, he's definitely.
He will. He will definitely.
But shout out to Wilkins because every time that video plays and Homeboy was talking about how he was going to take Brock Lesnar and
Yo,
I think Wilkins was on. I think he was on Thursday afterwards, and he was just like, I agree with him. Brock Lesnar in the boxing match is ass, is trash.
Wow, brave.
Shout out to Wilkins for defending.
All right.
Thank you.
Shout out to Wilkins.
I
Shout
mean,
out to him
giving-
main eventing.
It's giving delusional, but I'll allow it.
But the question was, who would you beat in a wrestling match,
But that's
not
why he
in
said
a.
Brock Lesnar because he was thinking more so boxing because Brock Lesnar has been everywhere, MMA,
But
boxing.
nobody has said that those are the rules of the match.
Match.
It was a boxing match.
We don't need the MMA rule, boxing rule match, as you saw on SummerSlam. We don't need any more of those in wrestling. We're done. Just being done with that.
Good. Those that just came to Thirsty Thursday, let us know what you're sipping on. Let us know what we need to be celebrating tonight, what we need to take a toast to, because we are celebrating. Can I kick off a toast?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I love toasting.
Do you want it to be a surprise for all of us? Do you want us to drink and then you say what we're drinking to, or do you want to tell us and then we drink to it?
Yeah.
Wait, P, you
Which
were
one?
definitely giving Renaissance vibes with these glasses.
Yes, you are.
Really?
Like you were at the you're
Like,
at the
like the B look. America has a problem.
Yes, America has a problem.
Yo,
America has a you're
I
at
love
the
it. I love it. You know what? I'm gonna say that's what I was going for.
Period.
Yes.
And you were.
Love it.
And you were.
Yes.
You know. I want to toast to everyone on the stream, and I think Justin's going to be on his way too, for everything that everyone has been able to accomplish in the last few months. You know, life be lifing, but at the same time, we're here.
We are.
We are here on the stream, the setbacks, the strike, and just how shit happens. But we're here. And because we're wrestling fans, we have another family of wrestling fans, which is such a blessing, you know? But then at the same time, it lets us do new shit. Wrestling has introduced so much to all of us. So I want to make a toast to all my friends that I love.
Facts.
And everyone that's on the stream. And to first.
To first.
All right.
Cheers.
Speaking of first, where's Sandal go? Because that was her first time.
That's what I wanted to share. So that's one of the most exciting things. So me and Krista B talk about how we love seeing kids at wrestling shows because it just kind of awakens something in you as a fan where, you get jaded and you're like, wait, I'm doing this is why we do this. Mm-hmm. It's the same way for me when people are experiencing live shows for the first time. Like being in LA and being with people like Cal, for example, like his first WrestleMania, and that
him and
just,
Ben.
like, pure joy, and Ben, that they have, and like Ciendo having that pure ass fucking joy, just being, and it's just like, oh wait, like this is why this shit is cool as fuck.
You know what it's like?
that.
The opening, the intro to Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, when you see Will Smith's eyes.
Look at the mansion.
Like, yeah, like that's how it was. Like,
oh,
yeah, and when you see that in wrestling, and like, cause like we've been watching this stuff for a long time, but when you in the arena, and like that's why, like, a lot of times I kept pulling out my phone and I'm like, Ciendo gonna thank me later. I'm like recording her because I knew like this was like her moment, and just watching her like walk down the aisle, and she's like,
Yeah, I was like, I was in awe because I'm like, you see it on TV and you're like, wow, it looks like a lot of people. And then you get there and I'm like, holy shit, there's a lot of people. And I'm literally like, I was like, damn, like we're in the press box. And mind you, shout out to Ford Field and that lady who got me that Impossible Burger because that shit was rocking.
Yeah, because I was like, you got
they were
like
huh?
No, I was sitting there. I was surprised you have one because they was, it said upon. I didn't see they said upon request.
I was like, "Do you have Impossible Burger?" She was like, "You need one right now? I got you." Her name is Sarah. I do it because I do be asking names. She's like, "I got you." She was like, "This just came off the grill. Here you go." I was like, "You get." She gave me not one but two Impossible Burgers. So shout out to Sarah on the chat. But then I'm like, okay, everybody's chilling. I'm meeting all these cool ass people, and then you get there and they're like, "Oh, you want to see how like everything's doing it?" And I'm like, "Okay." And I walk up and I'm like, "Oh, it looks like a lot of people." And then you look down and you're like, "Holy shit, there's a lot of people." And you see people coming in, but like the seating, the arrangement is not enough. The TV will never do it justice.
Never any justice. And I, for one, am so happy that you were able to go and experience that, because me experiencing that for the first time in Texas, like as press, like not even as a person who bought tickets. I mean, I'm still a fan, but a person who bought tickets and just sitting in the audience, but to experience that as press, to be able to like go behind the scenes, do the press events, do all of it, for you to experience that and be in the press box, because let me tell you how P and I went crazy in Texas, okay? In that press box.
Nah, we went in, but we share it. Like it's an amazing, like that first time is amazing. But
to share it with the people that are,
and like I loved like Ciendo's just appreciation of everything. You know what I mean? Where it's just like, oh my god, like this is cool, and then it kind of makes you want to like look around again. But I want to share a story because I think it's just fire. So they gather you at the end for the press conference or whatever. So they bring us to the floor. So we're super we're super close, and it's like this aisleway, and then like maybe like a stage kind of thing. So there's this random ass table with like a rug under it. So anytime anyone, because I stepped on the rug by mistake, anytime we got closer, they were like, no, don't step on that rug, don't step on the rug, don't step on the rug. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So we're standing there for a while. Roman comes out, Jay comes out, Paul Heyman and everything, and then they're like, okay, we're gonna have to move you guys, and we got closer to the exit of where the press conference would be. So that's the table that was it Jay that went through the table?
Yeah,
that's literally the area. Like 5 minutes prior to that, we were literally standing in that exact area, and I was just like, yo, imagine I like tripped on the rug and like broke the gimmick table. Like that's what I kept thinking, yo. It was really right there. Everybody's like, don't touch that,
yelling Solo. But go ahead. I was gonna say what was so funny was, so and you know how we share the fun stuff right here. We spilling the tea. Cornell Gunther, shout out to WWE 2K champion.
Shout out to him. Sweetest guy ever.
That's family right there.
Sweetest guy in the world.
He's standing there with us. He goes, hey, yo, if they come over here and he about to hit him with the super kick, push me. I'm like, bro.
Okay, everybody getting hit.
I'm like, he's like, push me into the super kick, and I'm like, yeah, okay. Like you just because you cool with them.
Yeah, they was like, it's the minute you stepped on that carpet, it was like, don't step on the carpet. And I'm like, I get it, it's cardboard covered in tape. Yeah, you gotta tell me twice. And then you couldn't stand in a certain place because you were blocking the view. I'm like, oh, like I just want to watch this fine ass Samoan like tribal combat going on. Like y'all interrupted me. I ain't interrupting y'all. I'm just looking.
Right? Exactly. Damn, they fine.
And then when the whole Jimmy spot happens, the way I crunched behind somebody's chair, I was like gutted. And then like shout out to Murs Malcolm, he's looking at me, he's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not okay." But just like looking for me, and then she sees I'm down, and I'm like, "Oh my god!"
No, it was intense, yo. That shit was so intense.
The whole arena was just shocked.
Oh my god! Like this is when I would love Letty to be on because to see
we have
a twin turn on a twin like that. First of all, we never fucked with Jimmy like that anyway because you was letting your twin brother get beat on national TV by another grown ass man. So that's just something I would never let happen. And now you turn.
Yeah.
Like what is
Wait. We have the birthday girl in the chat. Happy birthday, Medina!
Happy birthday,
Medina! Cheers to Medina!
Leo.
Love you, best friend.
Leo season
and we also cheers into her because sis is about to graduate with her master's in November.
That's what I'm fucking
amazing.
About. That's what I'm talking about.
We're drinking again? Oh, wait. Oh.
Hey, Pete.
Let's toast to Pete as well, because
he's
he's
doing
been
big
out
things.
here with Kofi, with New Day, his new band. I think we might need to start calling him Hollywood soon too. Like,
wait, who? He's like, yeah, take this away from
me.
So Peter went to DreamCon, and the day of Jobber Slam, he FaceTimes me, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" Wilkins is literally about to walk out, and I'm trying to record that, and then he shows me that Kofi's son and him are playing the game, and I'm like, "Wait, what?" And now he's like, "I'm about to try and play." I'm like, "You're trying to try and do what?" And I had to hang up again because Wilkins is like right there. So then after all that, I get pictures of Peter taking it with Kofi Kingston. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so cool. He loved Kofi Kingston when he was watching wrestling with me as a kid. Then the next goddamn day, takes another picture with Kofi Kingston as if they just like closed a business deal or something. I'm like, what the heck? Like, I'm like, you talk about me. Yeah, the Tekken tournament. So I'm like,
okay.
Did he win? Like, how far did he make it?
How far did you make it? You gotta tell us in the chat. He'll come back and tell us in the chat.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like, might send me 2 pictures. I'm like, damn it. This one up here is meeting Biggie. This one's over here getting called like, yo, it's Brady Waters.
Oh, come on.
No, all right. Real quick.
Snuck that one in there. I wasn't expecting that.
I be playing, but you can vouch for this.
Yes. So my long story short, shout out to Noah because Noah was there too. We're all like trying to figure out how to get to the arena because we're supposed to be in one gate and then Noah's supposed to be on the floor and we had to help him. Okay. Winners and losing big round through, I believe. So almost.
Okay.
But Xavier Woods. We see that? C2 and Xavier Woods. Dropping my damn phone. See what I mean? All you Hollywood people in my life. But long story short, we are going and we're trying to figure out where everybody's supposed to go. And then all of a sudden, I'm looking around now. Before I can even say, oh, it says like floor seats on gate C. All you see is like, I know that guy. It's Brian H. Waters. I know him. Yo, that's Brian.
Brian, slow blink right now.
And I'm looking. I'm like, who's that jumping up and down? And then all you hear Brian, yo, that's King Coley. What's up? And then he's like dapping all these people. I'm like,
he's mad nice.
Shout out to King Coley. I saw that. I'm like, oh my God, King Coley was there. Oh
yeah, from Detroit. Shout out to him and Bedrock Collector. Bedrock Collector, definitely hooked us up last year with the Wale Mania stuff. But he made the trip to Nashville. But yeah, King Coley, creator of Title Tuesdays.
Yes.
That was an epic moment.
But wait,
like,
come out. So who is still making our tag team titles? Because we have a 5-year anniversary coming up, and we need to rock them titles. So that's all I got to say.
Yeah.
Those are cursed.
Right.
Well, not them belts. Not them belts. We're talking about our own, where we're gonna pray over them. I got some oil in here. We're gonna bless
Not
our
the
belt.
oil.
Crystal, what's your
Sis said-
favorite title?
What if I got
Brooklyn.
what if I got a custom made lucha mask? Those
Mm.
wrestling girls inspired.
Well, that's cute.
What's your favorite title,
cute.
Crystal?
My favorite title of all
Mhm.
time,
Mm-hmm.
like the design and style of it.
Mm-hmm.
I do love the rattlesnake.
Ooh, broken skull belt.
The broken skull belt. I love that. I do love Naomi's glow belt.
Gorge. They missed out on making millions.
They missed out on
Yes,
that.
they did.
I do love that one.
Will never understand that.
I did love the Attitude Era's Intercontinental Championship belt.
Interesting.
I do love that one with the blue, like you saw, like because it's like
Oval?
yeah, the oval and the blue, and you saw like where the water was painted blue on the belt. So I do love that as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the hardcore belt. But that original hardcore belt when they broke the gold and they made Grundy and Dirt. I love that belt too. So those are my 4.
Yeah, that was gorgeous.
Yeah, those are my 4. Yeah, but we do need TWG tag team titles, and if you can make it glow with a sense of Brooklyn, Bronx, and royalty in it, that's that.
Facts.
Hey.
Facts. So I'm curious, Siendo, what was the one thing that like shocked you the most about your experience? Because it was your first PLE traveling, and we were able to do, go into the press box, press conference, all that. What was the biggest thing that surprised you? Because you never know what to expect in these situations. Because I remember in Boston when me and Krista first were invited to be in the press conference, we were kind of nervous because it was at the end of the night, and we were just like, "Cause you know that fear of the unknown," because we didn't know what to expect. We were just like,
"Okay, Elsa."
So
well, you remember, like for a moment there, we didn't know if we were even gonna go to the press conference.
Right.
So when the guy came and he was like this, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'm just gonna sit here. And then he looks around, he points to me, turns to Brian, and then he also like to me straight out. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I'm going. And then like everything was just moving so quick. And it's interesting to see how many people, like how everything is structured, like how everything moves in like a second, because I thought for sure we weren't going to be able to see the ending of that match.
I was nervous about that.
Was off. They were like, all right, you come with me. And then we were able to kind of like connect with everybody we saw in the press box earlier. And it just kind of segued into everything. I was like, wow, everything really moves like fast, because when I watched the broadcast, it was like a while before like SummerSlam had went off the air, to the point where Roman was halfway there and he was like, I acknowledge you, my, like Heyman's doing his normal, I acknowledge you, my tribal chief.
He needed to chill.
We were already sitting in the press conference by then.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this moves like really fast. But all in all, the experience was, it was a lot more welcoming than I ever could have expected, because I was the most nervous, because people already started recognizing, like P, like mind you, we're in line to go in and we talk about Brian, but P's already talking to some new like journalist, some guy. She's already making her little connections. She's being herself, and then everybody's talking to everybody. And I'm just like a fish out of water. And I want to credit out Wilkins, because Wilkins was like small talking to me, because I could tell I kind of felt like a fish out of water. Is that's literally how I felt. And then like they were about to get on me for my bag, and Patricia goes, "Oh no, she's pressed." And then all of a sudden you see the mood changed. I'm like,
yeah,
what the heck? Like,
yes. I will
They are
flex
so
my
strict
press
when it
pass
comes down
on
to
anyone that
stadium
needs it.
stuff. Like when we were walking into Texas, when I met her with P, and P and you were when we were in the parking lot, everyone was like, they're gonna tell you to turn around because you have a big bag. I'm like, excuse me?
Mind your business.
Yeah, when I was
mind
nervous,
your business.
I was nervous because I had bought my vlog camera. Like I had bought.
I said, I'm impressed. Who are you talking to?
Yeah.
And that's why I kept ensuring. I was like, no, you're pressed. Like they know
right.
you bring in your camera. You're like totally fine because you don't do the same thing
And
that you know.
You're
That's
not
what I
up,
do
you're
hate.
not us. You're not part of our team.
I hate that because like men never have to go through that.
Right.
And whether we dress in a
Mind you, there was
suit,
a guy with a full blown like
yeah,
like he had his like briefcase bag with him. I didn't see
'cause
them
he
say
had-
anything to me. And
Right.
before I even got to the gate, they like, you need to clear back. I'm like, dude, like I'm like if the jersey in me, I'm like, y'all want me to snap. I'm gonna be like, I'm pressed, leave me alone. Like I'm trying to understand everything that's going on because mind you, also this was
overwhelming.
It's overwhelming to go to a live event like that with a crowd that big. Like I've been to shows where, all right, I'm there, I'm waiting in line as a fan. I get it, it moves slow, but like we just figured out where to go. We walked a couple of while. Like it was just like a lot for me. So I was like, y'all are making it worse. But in my mind, like that's why I would say shout out to Brian, to Pete, to Janelle, to Wilkins, because they were kind of like, I guess y'all sensed it in a sense. Like my anxiety was actually kicking through the roof. And I was able to like, all right, I'm here with my friends. I'm cool. I need to calm down. I don't know why I'm so worried. And the minute I whooped out Spielberg, everybody wanted to be in front of the camera because here Nikki Booski like doing the background.
Shout out to Nikki Booski.
And then Issa's like, oh, your camera's so cute. Like everybody was just so nice.
Nah,
and then
but
that old man Bill, he
you
stole
just
my
said
heart.
Spielberg that fast though.
That's my camera's name.
And now, yeah, you gotta put some respect. Acknowledge that
love
camera.
it. He's the tribal chief of cameramen.
Yeah, because you at 8K right now.
Nah, your camera's great, yo.
Shout out to my brand new 35mm lens.
And can we give a shout out because she did double time last night?
I did.
That's
I
not
told the
easy,
H
bro.
water.
I guessed it. Me and Kristen guessed it on Wrestling Realm right after I got on Fan Club, and I was like, and you were hilarious and fun. Like it was a really good show.
All the way to 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it was fun. It was actually
And then did Realm After Dark.
And then we were on After Dark and we were talking some things, including some wrestlers that I dated that I didn't want to put their names on the air.
Wait, time out. Are we doing TWG After Dark? Because I
mean,
that was
I
nice.
wouldn't mind like a little mostly little late night
And
girl talk.
it's literally exclusively on Patreon though. Like it's not gonna be.
We could do live streams from Patreon.
I feel like we can.
You
can?
Krista, you got my
can.
Krista flowing.
Yes, like we're gonna be extreme.
That sounds crazy, but like I mean it.
We're gonna girl. The things y'all look at me in a new light. You know what? Anyway, we're gonna go to the next subject.
Let's
But
toast to that.
all in all,
Alright, I
like
got some-
shit that. All in all, it was a bomb ass experience. And what I will say is like, it's mind you, this was the first time I got to like sing Cody's theme song out loud. Like we didn't get Cody at Raw. I got set that Raw. People weren't doing the whoa. Like it was just like a good experience. And then shout out to all the local people that I will give WWE their credit where it's due. There were a lot of local Detroit. Like we were sitting in front of a guy who's like a radio host at a sports radio show in Detroit. Cute white boy, by the way. After the plug. And then I was sitting next to a guy that ended up being in the press box with us, and they also work for Detroit News. So it was a lot of local Detroit, which I will commend them because people travel for SummerSlam, but it was good. There was a lot of people there to represent the city. And this is a city that was like, listen, this is our moment. We on one. They were booing Philly left and freaking right.
Yeah, what was that about? I didn't.
They want WrestleMania in Detroit.
Like, what's the Philly hate
they
about?
thought they were getting WrestleMania now that someone fixed Ford Field, but they didn't. They gave it to Philly.
Don't be hating.
They be all right.
Right?
You seen how Philly was. They already shut down. Like where we were sitting, it was weird because they had put out like they closed a couple of seats. And then the rest of it, as big as you saw it, was like the rest of the stadium. I'm like, how do they think that WrestleMania is going to go inside? It would be pandemonium if they did this inside. Like it would be crazy. So Ford Field makes all the sense because Ford Field can put on this production, but they can't put on a WrestleMania production yet. And then afterwards, what was happening in the city, Brian will tell you, no. People stopping traffic and twerking on cars and stuff.
Yeah, Detroit definitely was a movie, but real quick, especially because Kiara is watching in the comments. Toast to her, she's fabulous. But we weren't able for a number of reasons. We were not able to make it to the Jobber Tears after party, and I personally was very excited to go because I thought it would be a great opportunity to meet some of the amazing people I met online there, especially her because she lives there. But we weren't able to make it, so I definitely want to apologize to everyone that was expecting us to be there. I want to shout out Jobber Tears, and I can't remember the name of the guy that hosted Brad that they hosted with. Thank you for doing that. That has been a dream and goal of mine forever, was to have after parties after the pay-per-views, because it's a great way to build community, and then like that adrenaline high after a show, like it's nice to then like congregate with other fans and be like, yo, wasn't this amazing? And in new cities. So I love that they threw an after party. So I definitely hope, we could do something in Philly and then just constantly make the after parties a thing, because it's lit.
Mm-hmm.
The ratchetness, it was familiar.
First of all, there's ratchetness everywhere. I live in New Jersey. There's ratchetness here. Like the ratchetness has absolutely nothing to it. I personally like Detroit. Like I did a hot girl walk that morning. I walked to Michigan Avenue. I was able to I was able to get some coffee and so every city is the same. Every city has its flaws, but it's what you make of it. Like the day before, and then again, shout out to Janelle and shout out to Danny from Pretty Heels. We were able to actually go to the park, the center park, not too far away from the stadium. And then after that, I found this place when I was in my Uber called The Yard, and it was a really nice place. It was a bunch of games. We were playing giant beer pong. They had painted the garbage cans to look like beer, to look like cups, and use volleyball like pongs.
That is so fucking cool.
They had every single board game ever created. They had Trouble, they had Ludo, they had Uno, they had Spades, they had Connection. They had every single old school board game there. We were able to have fun in that town. So
yeah,
every city has its flaws. But I'm never gonna put Detroit in the category as the worst. I actually had a really good time the day before, so I had a great time. We had a great time.
Yeah. I want to also just shout out the Sun, because they definitely looked out for me this past weekend. And
shout out to them.
Beautiful hotel. It was great, and it was fun too, because that's the one time you see people and then you get to experience. I also want to shout out Noah. I don't know if he's in the comments. I know he commented that he was going to be watching, but he was another one who just joined our wrestling family, who didn't have other people to talk to about wrestling, and he's so passionate about it. And he was able to experience Detroit, and he's an Omos guy.
Mm-hmm.
He was on some. See, there you go.
Okay.
Yes,
I was saying when Omos came out, we were all oh yay, no, it's gonna be so excited.
Oh my god, I did not know that was you, bro. My bad.
That wasn't he? He was on the broadcast. Yeah, he was on the broadcast last night.
He's right.
I'm almost champion.
Yo, that was hilarious.
And then he got a surprise entrance from his fave. It don't get no better than that. I think we've all been, in moments where that happens, and it's just yo, this is so special. Oh my god, I love this so much. That feeling.
Absolutely. Which is the beautiful thing about wrestling. There's always, when done right, every event is the most amazing event for a fan. So fuck yes to those moments.
Wrestling bringing us to new cities, because I don't think I would ever have particularly visited Detroit or Nashville.
And I think that's what makes it special. If it had been here, it would have just been a meh.
But Antonio.
Yeah, we got to experience something different. That's why I was you know what? Even if I don't get press, I already had a ticket in my back pocket, which I'm surprised it sold nothing when I put it back on Ticketmaster. And then I looked at where my seat was going to be. I was oh shit, I was going to be really close to the floor. I was damn, and pretty much what I summed it up to is I was meant to be here no matter what. So even if it was to the point where Noah had came and I'd be all right, well, he's on the floor, I'm on the floor, we're good. I was not going to miss that experience for the world. I already missed LA. I already missed San Antonio. I already missed Texas. I was listen, if I my vision board is to visit 3 states in a country, and I'm already up 3 states. So I'm
love it.
I'm going to
That's a reaching goal.
Come to Pan Panama. Come
Wait,
to
so,
Panama.
so what country we going to? Because I need another stamp on my passport.
Oh, remember I couldn't go to Dirty December last year, so I'm going to Dirty December this year. So we're gonna
In
hopefully
Nigeria.
hopefully Burna Boy shows up again.
That sounds.
Krista passed out.
Can I tell you?
Rema, I was like, if I meet Rema, it's a wrap. Like, I don't know. I might just become I might just be a dirty 90-day fiance the other way, cause child.
When I tell you Burna Boy is like the best, if you guys have never been to a Burna Boy concert, it's literally like wanting to go to a Beyonce concert. Once you see him perform, you have to keep going.
So see that,
You have to keep going. Like being the first African artist to sell out Madison Square Garden.
He was fighting off the demons. He was
that
like,
is amazing.
And I was there for that. I was there.
Cheers to that.
Literally, everybody in Nigeria got on the flight and came to Madison Square Garden.
yeah, like he did justice for Niger. I'm telling you.
I love that. So real quick, and I want to bring the rest Justin's on because I want to get his
Justin
on SummerSlam because he just put out his recap and everything, or he will be. But I want to address Millie's comment because the one thing about like social media and stuff, like I am a big like sufferer of FOMO sometimes, and I'm just like, oh, I wish I was there, I wish I was there. But I just want to like remind everyone, like that's the cool shit about wrestling. There's always another SummerSlam. God willing, there's always another wrestling show. There's always a new city. So it's just like, just stay tuned, and you never know. You know,
to
be honest, like, I'm gonna go to Detroit, and now she was in Detroit, and like it's gonna be amazing for everybody.
I also want to address Millie real quick because
I love you, Millie.
Although SummerSlam,
we love you, girl. We love you.
Right. Although SummerSlam was part of the Big Four, and now it's just considered a PLE. Sometimes it could be like a hit or miss and be like, yo, did I really spent money on this to go? And I could have just watched it from home. Yes, it's always fun to go because you have people there. You want to go because you follow the storylines, you follow, what's happening. And yeah, I definitely was like, hey, and I told Ty this. I was like, listen, if The Rock comes out, and I am here, I'm cursing you out on your birthday. Good thing she didn't come out. Good thing The Rock didn't show. But as P said, there's always
was scared.
I
was real scared. Because I want to be there. But
But you don't want to be
anybody
there next
know.
to Krista.
Don't get sometimes the bickering back and forth on the live stream confused. That is my sister, Krista B. That is my sister. We talk every day for a reason. I need to be. It's not going to be the same if I'm there and she not. She has to be in the building. Bottom line, it's like one of those things. Don't get it twisted. Like yeah, we talk, but yeah, like no, that's my sister. We need to both be there.
You muted, baby. You moving, baby. Muted, baby.
You hit the mic or phone on you.
We can't hear you.
Muted, baby.
You're the problem.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
You're the problem.
It's all you.
But
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know what happened.
I will say this: being there without y'all, like, I can't wait for the day where it's the whole squad, because like. It just would. I was the whole in back of my mind. I'm like, yo, the only person that'd be upset with me that Bianca got fucking cashed in on would be Krista, because Krista and I would have been like, oh hell no. And then I'll show you the video of my vlog. I'm sitting down. I'm like, good for you, but I'm pissed. Like she would have been pissed with me, and then
all three emotions though.
I was like this with my whole ponytail, and I'm like the only person that would have accepted that was Chris, because I'm like, damn. I'm like, Patricia tries, and I love her. Moves turned up, but I'm like, damn, I would have been excited, except like, I'm thinking of everybody that would have been excited. Even Justin would have like been doing the Seth Rollins song with me. Like, it was good to be there with the both of you. So like, because both of you know I was gonna geek out. Especially with Cole Rhodes' theme song, but I was like, I can't wait for the day where it's all of us.
Nah, but when the cash-in happened, you have Ciendo sitting down, like Then you got P rocking back and forth. P happy. Yeah, it's a cash in. I don't care. I just love wrestling. So yes, yay wrestling.
He's like, yay, we love it.
And I'm standing there like this. Really? Okay.
The guy from the newspaper was like, "You're not happy, are you?" I was like, "No." I was like, "It's Bianca."
The guy on your left. That's where he was from.
Yeah, the shirt was cool. That was the guy. He was from Detroit News.
Yeah, that's true. It was another dude from Detroit News that was walking with us, right?
They both were.
Okay.
So wait, Christina, did you enjoy the cash in?
Okay. Well,
I need to hear this.
Okay.
I need to hear her.
So first of all, I was watching it the day after. I wasn't able to watch it as it was happening. I decided to be social that day. That was my bad. So I'm over here. Millie was messaging me. She was like, "Oh my God, the triple threat. Oh my God." And I was like, "Millie, don't say nothing. Millie, don't say nothing to me." And then, like, I woke up. We made coffee. Greg did not wait. I think that I was eating boiling eggs as the pay-per-view was starting. And I'm just sitting there. We're watching the whole thing. And I'm like, holy shit. What a match. Fuck yes. Asuka, I knew you were not going to get it. Charlotte, I'm glad this happened. Because Bianca, baby. Bianca, no!
That's
no!
Ooh, up and down.
Oh man, that's why we gotta watch.
Like, get the fuck out of here, Bailey! Get the fuck out! Like I was not okay. But it was fucking amazing. Like honestly, objectively, it was a great cash in. Yes, thank you, husband, for getting me a refill.
Mm-hmm.
Objectively, it was a great cashing. It was just it was so. It kept me at the edge of my seat, and I honestly, for Io's career, what a way to cash in. Holy shit.
Right.
And I mean,
the poeticness of the year, like
exactly. It's a full circle moment. We all knew with the fact that Dakota made it back. Like it was just so
through
fucking
Spirit
beautiful.
Airlines.
And yeah. Well,
shout out to Dakota, and I'm sorry, my microphone has been giving me issues, so me and my microphone will have to have a conversation after this. But back to Brian's point, yes, me and Brian.
You did not spoil
me. Me and Brian speak every day, every hour on the hour if need be. So if The Rock would have showed up, and I was not there, and I'm just like. I told Ty.
Brian would have made sure that Hell broke loose.
Going to get cursed out on her birthday because I made it there and I didn't go to Detroit. So yes, that was my point that I was saying before I got cut off. But and to Theodore's point, yes, I would have been upset. I was definitely. First of all, how about this? I was driving home from Jersey, and I was. Of course, it was on because what? And I looked down because I was like in traffic, and I saw Bianca, and I'm like, yes. Mind you, y'all know how I drive, so I'm over here merging.
Oh, no.
Try this at home. Don't do that. But
I'm not causing an accident.
That's why y'all in my prayers every morning.
Thank you, Brian.
I'll be praying for that specifically.
I will love y'all. I do. Yes,
love you, Brian.
And then, I wasn't surprised at the cash in. I wasn't surprised at the cash in. I wasn't surprised.
She had been saying it. She said it before.
I wasn't surprised that it was Bianca that got cashed in on. Whether Bianca cashed in on or not, it goes down in the history books. Bianca is a 3-time women's champion. Okay.
A year later, and they still fucking with the girl. I said that yesterday on the. I said a year later, and they still get on Bianca Belair's nerves. Y'all came in here to get on her nerves, and then y'all get on her nerves. A year later,
she's gonna be undisputed on WrestleMania. And it's gonna be a fucking just heartbreak every fucking SummerSlam. That's just how it's gonna be. And I don't want this for her. I don't want this, but that's the storyline that you've been telling me. That's the story you've been telling for the past 3 years at this point.
All right. Well, wait. We gotta bring up Justin because he's literally. If y'all ain't see his recap. Y'all gotta go watch his recap on YouTube. But we're gonna bring up Justin. Oh wait, I'm trying to bring up Justin.
Is he like? I feel like he's been here, but not here. Okay, I was gonna say, Justin looked. You look frozen. for a bit.
No, I was on the phone because like P gave me the heads up, like, yo, go chill in the lounge area. I was like, all right, cool. Y'all keep doing your thing. I got other shit I could do on the phone while I'm waiting. So
I just want to say, your skin looks fucking
Glowing,
flawless
Justin.
today.
Glowing.
Holy shit!
you know what that is? We finally hooked up.
He got
the
that camera
ZV-1.
working.
We finally got the camera working. That's why I was like, I'm in
You
the
know what
rush.
you need?
Also, you can hear me a lot clearer because I
Yes.
fucking fixed the mic.
Oh, well, look at that.
And
But
just in
you
time,
look pretty.
Mine's fucking
Like,
up.
you look pretty. Your eyebrows looking so defined. Like you look so pretty.
thank you.
Welcome.
and just in time because I just got done finishing not too long ago Justin Rich Talks the SummerSlam review. So
Yay! My favorite pastime at work is to watch your videos because I be in the break room like watching your recaps.
I watch it. I watch every single one. Justin,
Yeah.
you are amazing at these recaps. I'm loving
Thank you.
the effects. The first of all, there are a lot of videos you make
putting in the work
where I need to make memes because if I keep making memes off a fan club, yo, I'm just like when I make my TikTok videos and I maximize on my face, I'm like, what would Justin do?
a litany of things.
We're gonna drink to Justin because fuck yes. You know what? Cheers.
But we said we were going to elevate this year, especially when we're coming up on my 1 year anniversary of content creating. So
Bark at me, Jesus fucking Christ, dog.
I always had SummerSlam in mind to finally get the ZV-1 working so we can get this shit in 4K and really do what I want to do. So I'm glad I figured everything out. Sometimes you need to step back in order for to get back. And so we recorded the episode Tuesday, but it kind of messed up. So we were able to redo it again today, but then we got everything working to where I wanted. So I was like, oh, fuck yeah.
It's time.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's great.
Definitely
Welcome to the club, brother. That's what happens.
Justin, we got to catch you up real quick. You're
Please
from the
do.
Bronx. You're from the Bronx.
Yep.
And tomorrow is 50 years of hip hop. We're celebrating 50 years of hip hop. It's his birthday, and we
Shout out to Sedgwick.
Right, P grew up on Sedgwick. I'm not sure what part of Bronx you grew up in.
I am North Bronx, so I am all the way up in Secor, sandwiched between Edenwald houses and Co-op City. So you take the 5 train all the way to Dyer Ave, go back 2 blocks to Boston Road, and then come back 2 blocks behind Shopwell Plaza, Boston Secor houses.
Because you redeemed it at Subway Street, so
I know where Dyer Ave is. I know where Co-op City is. Everything else sounds like
It's north. It's basically once you go past like where I live at, you're basically hitting New Rochelle and you're hitting Mount Vernon.
Oh,
so I'm literally the border to the Bronx.
Yep, that far. Okay.
Bronx forever.
So we literally listed our favorite rappers of all time and our favorite.
He's from the Bronx. Yep.
So you have to let us know who's your favorite rapper of all time and your favorite hip hop song or hip hop songs of all time. In celebration of hip hop 50 tomorrow.
So favorite rapper all time. Damn, that I listen to so many people. I think by default it ends up being Hove because Hove's the one I come back to the most, even though I listen to a lot of different rappers.
He right here. Always with me, right here.
Like I love you Nas, I love you DMX, I love you Biggie, I love you Pun, and so many others. It's just Hove's the one I come back to the most. So it's gotta be Hove by default. Favorite song? That's rough. I can't pick one because I have fucking a playlist of like, it depends on what mood I'm in.
I named a lot of them. I think I named
she named a lot.
I named 4, and I'm still not done. It's like it's just so.
She gave us a short summary, so don't feel bad.
Hey,
let's just say I have.
Hey, Carlos.
Hey, Carlos.
Pro
Ooh,
Wrestling
Big Daddy,
Sports
that's a good
Gump.
one.
He's everywhere.
All right.
Ooh, he needs to come on a Thirsty Thursday or
Carlos.
something. Like, what's up?
Cheers to Carlos.
They're not gonna have me drunk on here. Shit, I gotta get up tomorrow.
I gotta work tomorrow. I got one more day.
I got my invite to Gracie Mansions. I gotta be up tomorrow.
I'm on strike.
I got editing to do. I can't be drinking.
No me.
Not like last
Hey,
time.
Morgan.
I'm drinking water now.
So what do you want us to celebrate right now? What's going on in your life? We'll toast to that. That's what we'll talk about real quick. But did you watch SummerSlam? How did you feel about Jimmy's turn?
So I did watch SummerSlam. I watched it Sunday night. So I came back early, like a little earlier than expected from the lake house, which was perfect because it allowed me to catch up. Y'all know I love me some SummerSlam, so it killed me. Like Saturday, I was like detached from
but
everything,
you
but
and
I was
Trish
like,
Stratus was bonding over the lake house and cottages on Twitter.
Oh, that's even more iconic.
I saw that. I was like, see, great minds. We here, Trish. Thank you, Trish. We won.
Thank you, Trish.
That's why you on the wall.
I would never.
That sounds like a personal issue. She's like, that will never build a bridge and get over it.
That's that church lady never when you get in trouble. That's
that. You will break my soul. You'll never break my soul.
They go deep. They go drink to that.
About to go to the bathroom and catch that whooping.
Yo,
You
let
broke
me
my
get
heart.
a water bottle to start sipping on. Cause
What about those wrestling girls' water bottles?
ooh,
No, what about
child.
those
That sounds
wrestling
like-
girl
Justin
wine
needs to put
tumblers?
it in the notes.
Shout out to
That
T-Mobile.
too.
Wine tumblers,
Wait,
coolers.
And mugs.
Time out. Wait, time out. P. You cannot say my line, P. That is my line, P.
Patricia's like, all bets are off. It's Thursday.
It was nobody's line.
Thank
We
you,
also
Carlos.
just
Thank you.
gonna put it in the notes.
I feel like I'm Billy Gunn at their Billy Gunn and Shawn Michaels at their Hall of Fame. He's like, this is the only line I had. Like the only line. Please let me keep it.
We all
How are you gonna
said
call?
it.
Time out.
He can go back to
Time out.
WWE now, right? Because he retired, right?
He's
Then we gotta have
He's
another
retired
DX
from
reunion.
in-ring activity. We don't know if he's going to stay
We don't know if
backstage
he's
for
going
his
to
sons.
WWE,
We don't
He's still
know.
What is Triple H
He's
called?
still with
Pissant
AEW.
Company?
I'm done with you. AEW, y'all. Come
Secondary.
on now. Be nice.
The irrelevant twin. We don't have to say his name.
Oh, wait. Happy belated
Thank you,
birthday,
Carlos.
Brian. We don't
Appreciate
forget,
you, bro.
before this live is over, we need to go into Brian's birthday. Just
We
brief.
didn't even make our speeches on Saturday because
We
we had
didn't.
like a lot of champagne. So
Y'all was making
No.
speeches, so we all
Yeah,
got.
no,
Monday.
we didn't get,
We
a,
didn't get a
chance
chance.
to.
But I'm saying because y'all
No.
didn't,
I
now
didn't.
we all have to make speeches on this.
Brian's like, are y'all sure?
A
I
speech
thought y'all did.
sounds long, but we could say something real.
We can say something
nice.
real nice.
real,
I was
real
getting
nice and brief.
clarification because me, I would have to text it to you, Brian, because
Yes.
Oh.
Like, this is personal.
I don't know if that's
No,
a
it
good
would've
thing
been
or a bad thing.
long.
She like, I don't want people to know how I feel about you, so
No, everybody knows I
I'm
love
gonna
Brian.
take it offline.
Everybody knows I love Brian, but it would have been too long for me, and I ain't got time. Like I said,
That sounds like a Patreon exclusive.
okay, Brian. Krista B speech to Brian H. Waters.
Krista B sounds off to Brian H. Waters.
That's
Sound off.
cute. That's cute. But anyway, back to the matter at hand now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Stop breathing in the microphone.
Because we're talking about Jimmy's turn.
Oh, look at the. Is that Tamina or
Tamina?
Naya?
This is Tamina. This is
Tamina.
Tamina. She was about to scream in my face.
Tamina is the honorary member of Sound Off because
She likes to make her presence known.
Oh, she probably hears your voice too. Oh no, you have headphones on, but like
We love honorary
They
people
sense
up
the
in here.
energy.
She knows my presence.
She-
Like she knows I'm here. She knows I'm here.
She's like, who you talking to? And why am I not invited? That's
Right.
that's usually the
One
energy.
cool dog. I'm gonna need you to elaborate on this.
Oh, CD, what the hell?
I'm curious.
Because
With
the
who
slide into
DMs are you
DMs.
referring
Whose
to?
DMs you talking about?
What's DMs you sliding in?
No king of diabetes.
Do we know who you are? Like I need to know.
Wait,
Shout out to my community right here. I see y'all. I see you, fam.
I'm dead.
That.
It's
It's
a
our
response
amazing
to him.
community.
Wait,
Cheers
it's
to
a
the
response
community.
to them. It said, the fuck? Whose DMs are we sliding into?
Thank you.
Like,
One cool dog. Like, are your DMs popping like that? Like, what's going on?
Very, because I'm me and my DMs ain't even popping like that. So
Oh, niggas
please
DMs is
elaborate.
dry, but clearly
Everybody's like,
Oh,
¿por
no.
qué? What are you talking about? ¿Por qué?
Nah, but like that's where like it's funny because we joking, but like that's where like
Please,
Rosenberg like found his wife Like
Who?
I think one of them said, like, yeah, they had like it was super
Rosenberg.
cute. Like
It was on them napkin.
Oh
at their
yeah,
wedding, the messages and shit.
What
that's
you mean?
cute. That's so
Greg, we
cute.
love chaos. Like you know the vibes. Like
Apparently.
Girl, you already
it's
know.
a Thirsty Thursday. He's
You ain't new to this.
he's
You true to
also
this.
an
You
honorary
right next
member
door.
too. Like
You right next
is
door. You already know the
definitely-
vibes.
He is definitely an honorary
Yes.
wrestling girl.
Can we toast to Greg?
Yes, we
Greg,
can definitely
the
toast.
honorary
Yes.
wrestling girl.
Yes.
Cheers to him.
Do you want to show your face and toast with
The
us?
wrestling gal.
The wrestling guy.
There you go. Cheers.
Greg.
So, see, remember, we can't say
Greg.
he's a wrestling guy because remember, Chris tried to take our shit.
No, come here. Show your shirt.
Wrestling boy.
Show your shirt real quick. Show them your shirt.
Yo, I'm gonna need Black Thoughts not to be putting me on blast. Like,
He said,
yo, we supposed to be cool. Like, we supposed to be cool.
Hi, Greg.
I'm not gonna
These
hold
are actually Renaissance inspired.
Pete, I'm not gonna hold you. Medina texted me, was like, "Why Pete got them big shades on like that?" I said she's giving Renaissance vibes. She goes, "Oh, I thought it was because she was drunk."
No.
She's seeing us in 3D. That's what that shit
It's
is.
nice to have sunglasses
She's
on.
giving
you know, it's
Renaissance
cool.
vibes, and that's
Mhm.
it. But wait, I need to give my take on this turn, okay? I need to give my take on this turn.
Let's get into it.
Okay, I'm gonna go first.
Ring the
'cause I
bell.
usually go last, and I always go. I always sound off. And I can't do it right now. So here's my take. I literally was rooting for Jay to win.
Oh.
Not saying I'm going against the tribal chief. I was, and this is why, because when I was on fan club that Wednesday with you guys, and I told Ciendol, I was like, I need Cody to win so that we can close this chapter and begin to write another one. This is why I was voting for Jay to win, because yes, he is the only one since Baron Corbin to pin Roman Reigns. Yes, he's been taking all of Roman Reigns' shit for 3 years. Yes, it is his time to get his lick back.
Facts.
On everything that Roman has done, everything that he was going through when Jimmy wasn't here, when he was injured, everything that Jay was still going through when Sammy was coming into the fold, everything. All that was building up, and Jay had to get his lick back. And what better way to get your lick back at the biggest party of the summer when you couldn't get it back at WrestleMania?
Mm-hmm.
Okay? This is the only reason why I was voting for Jay, and then we could have closed the book on this chapter and started writing it.
Because honestly, he deserves it. I'm drinking to it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Bottom of the third.
However,
Bottom of the third.
Yep.
however,
We're in the bottom.
Slow ass game.
Yo, he looked at that reporter like he was like, "This is what you bring me into? You're wasting my time asking me that."
Right.
Bottom of the third. Bottom of the third. He looked like the way his face switched up. Heyman looked like this is why the tribal chief ain't want to come in this bitch. You asked me that type of question. Bottom of the third. Bottom of the third. That's literally how he looked, and I have it on camera, so I know that's how
I ain't
he
gonna
looked.
lie though. I ain't
No,
gonna
but for
lie.
real,
I
if
was
you put Jay-
disappointed
I'm sorry.
that he
Sorry,
didn't
sorry.
come in there only for Ciendol. Because I you know, like Roman has an aura. Like no, make no mistake about it.
Like I know
Like-
you hot and you sweaty, you just came off a match, but like for me, I just
Like,
needed like to see you
certain-
drip a little bit. I just needed just semi-sweaty hair
And-
to
and
like
it's not-
glisten in the light.
Yeah, it's not so many wrestlers that had that aura. Roman, Charlotte, they have like an aura around them. Like,
Becky.
Even if you had gave us 5
Yeah.
minutes and said "fuck this press conference" and left, I would have been satisfied with that. Like you. He was walking to the ring. I didn't say nothing to these two. I ain't say not a goddamn word. When he was walking to the ring, I just looked. I was just like,
Listen, I had a crush on
Music,
that man.
yo.
I had a crush on that man when he was still in the Shield. All right, that's when I met him. I loved him as that, but now that man is walking.
that's a man.
That's why he got so many.
that's a
children.
man.
That's
Because
a
it's
man.
just like, oh,
Okay, that is a man. But hold
He
on,
said
let me
no.
get to the point
Do
before
y'all need a moment?
yes.
No, because
do.
then Roman gonna say, you know, his wife was loving it. They was on the beach, and she was loving it.
I love that. I love it.
All right, can I finish that before my internet decides I don't have a mic anymore because my mic has been taken out a long time ago. Anyway,
Yeah, the internet. That's crazy. How the internet take your mic?
The internet took my mic. Anyway,
The internet knew something that we didn't.
Okay. Like you spilling the tea, sis.
No, Emily.
Anyway, the fact that I wasn't surprised that Solo Sikoa was going to come out. Nobody was surprised. Nobody was surprised Solo Sikoa was going to come out. I was surprised that Jimmy came out and did that to Jay. They had that match won. What is so funny? Am I missing something?
I'm laughing at Carlos.
I'm laughing at Carlos. It sounds like my wife.
Because at certain things as a man, you tap out to it. Like people like Roman, Adam Cole, you don't fight it. You just like, all right, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Like when we have
I am
moments
just
of
glad that y'all
strategy.
understand.
So, because my
Get
Dom,
on board
like
or
God
get
bless his
out.
soul. When I was talking to him about the trip, I was like explaining everything, and then he was like, I was like, yeah, so it was fun to be on the floor. He was like, why was it fun to be on the floor? I said, you really want me to say it? I don't listen. If you were to walk into this apartment right now,
I heard yourself
like
like
between you and him, he was like, you can say, he's like, you can say you're attracted to this man. I said, I mean,
shall be
he
making
was here
that
before you.
shirt
I
once
mean,
and
no,
for
it's still
all.
mad at twin number 2.
Did you just say God rest his soul? He was having a conversation with him? What?
What?
I said, God bless his soul because
he
he
said rest his soul. Like
no
he
bless.
died. Okay.
Bless. Like I said, bless, because he was looking at me. He was waiting for me to gush about how attractive Roman is. And I know every man be feeling away. And he be sitting there. He was like, "It's okay. Just I know you're." He's like, "You talked about it before you got on the plane. You were gonna talk about it before you got off." I was like, "He's just so attractive." And I said it just like that.
As somebody
So
who
fucking
has
hot.
met and interviewed Roman Reigns and the Usos 2016 SummerSlam weekend before it was Tribal Chief and we won. It's just like to see the evolution and to see the growth of them. It's like, yo, I was
Wait, what is this comment about? Is this about Roman?
Nothing. It's everything. It's the teeth. It's the hair. It's the
I mean,
tattoos.
that's
with
why
the
y'all
glistening
gushing.
sweat on the
Were
left
y'all
side.
keeping that same energy before Roman got them new teeth?
Yes,
Yes, I was. The first time I saw that man was in 2016, and I said, "Let the Samoas take me right the fuck now."
I have every Roman
That man got a new roll of chiclets. All of a sudden, y'all glowing.
Shut up. There's nothing to do with the chocolate.
Yo, Justin dead about to get kicked out the club. Dead ass.
They took her
No,
away.
wait, hold
I
on.
wanted to hear what she was gonna say.
Noah down in the comments still.
No,
mad
wait,
at
hold
Jimmy.
on. Yeah, Krista's microphone just died.
He having
Nah,
his-
he coming for
Jimmy all night.
Nah, Jimmy is a hater. Jimmy is 100%
Well,
hater.
Okay,
simple,
no, but
'cause-
for real, if you put Jay and Jimmy side by side, Jay looks like 3 years older. Like look at them side by side.
It's
Jimmy
'cause
glowing.
Jimmy got the baby fat.
Yeah, he
That's
does.
man. Trinity need to talk to her man because what he did was dead wrong.
Jay
Okay, what
does
everybody
not have
say.
the baby fat. It's
No,
Jimmy
Jimmy.
is thicker than Jay. But here's my
Mhm.
thing, and I'm calling Justin to the front for this one.
Oh,
I've been a
Go
Roman
ahead.
Reigns fan since Shield days, like even a little bit before Shield days, when his hair
Lord
was
knows you
when
can't
he
let
had
go
a
of the
half
Shield.
a tattoo up here. Okay, I've always loved Roman Reigns.
Oh,
Then
so when
when
he had the booty shorts?
all right, chill out. When his hair was long, he had the gray eye contacts. He was in the Shield when he didn't speak, and then he spoke for 2.5 minutes.
Contacts, Roman? Really?
Gray one.
Succotash.
Gray
That
ones at
means
that.
the
Suffering
women
succotash?
from
I
day
was also
one.
a Roman Reigns fan through the whole suffering succotash shit. I was a Roman fan since day one. You see this?
You deserve compensation.
Listen.
That's what that sounds like.
If you were a
This is
Roman
Unleashed
Reigns fan,
Roman. This
in
is literally
2000
before Tribal Chief Roman, before there was even a thing. This is Tribal Chief Roman. I have every Roman Reigns shirt up until the probably about the last shield shirt that they had together. So yes, it's not because he came back as tribal chief. I was always a day one Roman Reigns fan. Ever. They're in your life.
See, that's why the dog bark, and the dog knows that's a lie.
The dog said
The-
no. The dog said period.
The dog detector says that was a lie.
There is a video of me.
I'm gonna send a picture to the group chat right now. My interview and my selfie with Roman Reigns. Cause think I'm not.
Why do you have that on deck?
Because you need the evidence. That's
Why do you have that on deck? Like, I know Justin's about to say some shit.
That was when Roman could go to the mall.
Also gave a shout out to my nephew Hayden, who was about 6 or 7 years old at the time. So please, you know what? I'm gonna let it speak for itself. P, and once I send it,
What happened about?
You want to?
But you
There
wanted
is
him
a
to
video.
lose.
There is a video of me crying my eyes out when Braun Strowman put fucking Roman Reigns in an ambulance and then flipped that shit. I was good.
That was glorious.
And
I ain't gonna lie.
I was bawling my eyes out.
Did you say that was glorious?
The
I
best
have
moment in
never
Braun
been-
Strowman's career.
That is actually.
No, I was
fact.
invested in that feud.
That's
I ain't
actually
gonna lie.
fucking. That's true. But
enjoyed
like,
it.
I was so scared for this man's life, and it has nothing to do with the teeth. It was after the eyes.
But you have to vouch for that is hilarious.
Why do you think Roman be smiling all the time? You gonna get that $100,000 smile. You gonna be like, look at this, look at this.
Nah, same
Huh?
Noah.
Bunch
Same.
of haters.
I'm all the way here for this.
Hey, I
Why
love
you threw the
Roman,
chair at
but
him?
I love
Like, he
Roman,
picked
but everyone gets these jokes. We ain't gonna act like he went away, came back, and was like, "Yo, my guy, did you also go to the dental school? Because what the fuck is this new teeth you just came back
Listen,
with?"
no.
I was never gonna hate on
What
that
we're not
man
gonna
teeth.
do is do that because there are stars that go away and they're injured and they come back with new breasts. I don't care what nobody say. Somebody in my Twitter box was like, "Yo, I like the fact that you talked about that homegirl got a boob job. She clearly left." Yeah, no, I'm not. It's Tiffany Stratton.
Can we see that,
Her
PM?
boob job is nice, but she left for a long time to get her boobs done. And a lot of them do the same thing. Nikki did the same thing. So if Roman Reigns was take a couple of breaks to get his pearly whites done, he deserves it. You know why? Because he's a tribal motherfucking chief.
Period.
And I put my finger up to that.
Yeah,
Okay?
drinking
Them chiclets make him look just as good as he did before chiclets. So guess what?
Damn right.
Not
And
chiclet.
now he's a bigger wrestling star than The Rock. Talk about
I mean, we love it. It's just a matter of, let's be honest. Some wrestling fans were not feeling Roman before.
Okay.
Christopher left. She's like disrespect.
Am I wrong?
And yes,
You
Carlos,
disrespectful.
Beard definitely made a difference. Him taking off that bulletproof vest definitely made a difference.
Mhm.
That bulletproof, yeah.
He had
Hey,
a
listen.
That thick ass
Not
vest.
here to slander the gear.
All
We're
of it.
not here
All
to
of him.
slander
All
the
of him.
gear.
All of it.
The man
Makes
is
him
built
look-
like a Greek god, but needs a
Roman
vest. What kind of shit is
Williams.
that?
He fucking is.
Because
And stop
Ambrose
carrying
needed
after
one.
Greek god.
That's
So
why.
Ambrose needed one, but Roman did
Everybody
too. Like,
else had
bro,
to
you
wear
built
it.
like a linebacker. Why do you need a vest? What the fuck is that for?
It don't matter. It don't make him look
Because it was a
scrumdiddly.
team.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait,
Had
wait,
to go
wait,
with a
wait,
good
wait,
man
wait,
bun.
wait.
Can't go
Why
with a good man
Edge?
bun.
Why Edge? What
What
does
about
Edge
Edge?
have to
Wait,
do with that match?
Oh, God.
13?
He's
That's a
still
whole
in
nother
the
conversation.
conversation.
No, we don't need Edge anywhere. Nowhere.
I know it's 25. Go home. This should be his last Raw in Canada. Go home.
But
Not,
y'all
not he thought he was 50 Cent. I'm dead.
can check the group chat. Y'all can check the group chat now.
Yeah, we see your pearly whites.
Period. I was at work. I called out of work.
You look so cute.
I was 25.
The people want to know, Krista.
Oh
Roman
my
or The
God,
Rock.
yes.
Oh, yes.
That hair was laid, girl.
Damn, she said, check my middle part. Check my
Check my references. Okay.
That switchback too. Listen, he's always been.
I mean, you
listen,
didn't have
he
to
look
flex
good
like this,
here.
but
He look
well
good
done.
here. He looks good here too. Okay.
Yo, you hilarious.
she's like, fuck that. I got pictures with all the Usos and Roman.
And
Shout out
Biggie.
your girl. Like, all right, flex taken.
I'm a flex.
Listen,
So you're not
we
going to
weren't
say,
even-
oh, was it because of the teeth? Because no, baby.
The fact
This
that we
was-
still on Roman's teeth.
This was right after.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Because when I
Show them
first
pearly
watched
whites.
them, it was just like, oh, okay.
All right, y'all not going to do this to me. This was right after Roman got hit in the head by a fan with the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Ooh.
What?
Yes. Roman
He let a
literally
fan son him.
it was. I think he was walking through the crowd like he was still doing the Shield entrance, and a fan had a Money in the Bank briefcase, and he hit Roman in the head with it at a live event. And then at the event, I read about it, and then at the event, I'm not acknowledging that. I'm not.
He hit him like, yo, take off them contacts. Walk.
I am not acknowledging that comment, that question, that concern. I'm not acknowledging it. So,
wait, like this is
because
crazy.
Brian asked it, and because whoever said it again asked it. Screw y'all, because I'm not. No, I'm not.
She said to hell with all of you.
To hell with all of you.
Okay.
I'm not acknowledging it. I'm not. Because what? What?
Chris the B. The B stands for bitch, please.
I got real scared to where that was.
You need to write that down. Write that down right now. I don't want to forget it.
I'm so glad the internet didn't decide to conk out.
What'd you say?
I got scared when I first heard the first part, and I thought that I'm so glad his internet didn't like freeze. That would have been a horrible edit.
Yes.
P, that last picture was for you, P. The Biggie picture was for you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. That was for you. I'm like, if you want me to send the videos of them shouting out my nephew too, I will, Justin. Summer Rae and Roman.
I mean, we believe you. I'm just questioning why you had the photos on deck. Why were they like, yo, just like boom, 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 send.
That is a wonderful moment to remember.
Because you need evidence.
You're not
like Krista was sitting there like, I hope he says something. I hope he sent. Oh, he said something. Send.
Are you
like,
fucking like? She has it on her favorites. I have that picture of Tamina high as fuck on my favorite, so that I can send it on deck when somebody wants to see a high dog. Have y'all not seen it? Let me send it right now. Hold on.
It is in my favorites, but however, what I love about iPhone, being that we're in the same month that it was taken in, you go to your years and it's the first set of pictures that pop up. Okay? So please play with it if you want. Listen, play with your mammy, not with me. Okay?
Put some respect on my name.
Play with your mammy, not with me.
I said one thing about his teeth. God damn.
This is what happens when you disrespect the tribal
started a whole
chief.
trend because like
You don't understand.
Like that's the title
Roman
of the
Reigns is the
stream, is,
Beyonce of WWE. I'm
Y'all
sorry.
can check the group chat now. That's the day that Tamina decided to eat my roommate's entire cartridge, like weed cartridge. That's the same day that Greg worked with Roman Reigns. So she was high as fuck.
Oh
Look
shit.
At he was
That dog
high
like
as hell.
Arf. That dog is barking like Arf.
She was high as fuck. So high.
You want to eat Arf?
He's like bark.
Nah, this dog looks hot. But wait, I have to give a shout out to the one missing member of the group chat, Pablo.
Yes.
Hey, Pablo's actually on their way out to New York for a brand trip.
Hey,
we're gonna
in
drink
town?
to Pablo.
So Pablo's gonna hit us up. Let us know when they got downtime, and we're gonna chill out in New York with Pablo this weekend. Y'all.
Oh shit.
Hey,
Pablo pulling up.
Their flight,
Tell
their
him
flight
down. I'm
got
down.
delayed.
Tell him I'm down.
Yep. Safe flight to them. They would have been on this
Safe flight.
Got delayed.
I'm so excited for them. Like the hard work put in that's the payoff. Like the way the way that they worked so hard, like hands down respectable on TikTok. I was following her, but even before she joined our little family, and even after she's joined the family, she's just been super supportive of me. So like, well deserved. Well deserved.
You had me a brand trip. I'm jealous.
Word, like you, I want to go food out.
Oh, I'm cool.
It's
I want to
going
be
to
cool like
happen for us.
that.
It's
Yo,
going to
I'm
be jealous.
listen.
We just gotta look, be influenced, and then evolve, and that's just it.
I love that. Let's toast to that.
Yes.
Let's also toast to all of the first comers to Thirsty Thursday. Shout out to Millie. You VIP already. Like
She's been VIP. Millie, one of my mods. She knows about Thirsty
Yes,
Thursdays.
queen.
Millie's like
Weird.
Millie
I
keeps
love
it in
the
the like.
family.
She likes to lurk. Millie likes to lurk in the shadows, but she knows.
Love
She
it.
knows. Like
She
the first
sound
time
like
that
you,
y'all.
Becky.
Yeah.
Hey,
Word up.
yo.
Word to that.
All right. No, for real. The first time that y'all made it to the carajo, to the press thing.
The press
I
conference.
can't think. Yes, thank you. It's just
Survivor Series.
Yes. She messaged me. She's like, "Yo, your girls are on TV," and I was like, "Ah!" Like Millie VIP.
Yo,
Mhm.
I
Millie,
literally
Millie a real one.
that day I told P, I said, "Yo, I'm not taking my phone off for do not disturb because I just know that our phone is going to blow the fuck up."
You knew.
And that's exactly what happened. Our phones were blowing the fuck up. And I'm like, yeah.
As it should.
Scandal. When Cody was like, "Who's new here?" I was over here screaming. I was like, "My friend!"
Me and Nikki Nishi was like, "We're fabulous," and he was like, "Good to hear." Like, and him too. Like, let's not for nothing. I see why Brandy was like, "Bitch, who told you it was open mic night?" Because he is pretty up close. That shit ain't far from the truth now. Like, look, I'm looking at him and I'm like, you came sweaty and bloody at that match, and you come here pressed in the suit, like, young man.
Nah,
Brandy
but
know
hey,
you
what
out
he
here
coulda-
looking like a thought. Brandy know you out here looking like a floozy. I need you immediately. Like, you are another one.
Yeah, no, not for nothing, but like Cody Rhodes can get it.
Hey,
Like,
yo.
all respectfully to Brandy. I don't want to be called a heifer by Brandy. Okay,
Exactly.
Like,
She didn't call me a heifer because her man was looking scrumdiddly. Like,
I mean,
Yes,
as long as you're not a black belt,
But
you're good.
that is a fine quarter of a Latin man. He's a quarter Latin.
He is.
I mean, he
Cuban,
counts
right?
Latino delegation. I mean, who else gonna get a big ass trap stamp on the neck like that? Who
I
but
mean, are
us?
we surprised? You know who his daddy is? You know, Dusty used to love his and Doc Journey, baby.
I mean, all I'm saying is every single time Greg is like, "Look at that. That is
Hi,
that's a Latin
Keith.
old
What up?
Latin man crying."
Hey, Keith. Let's talk to Keith real quick.
Let's
We had
toast
a
to
good
Keith.
time with him this
Ooh.
weekend.
I'm sorry.
No, real quick, we have to go into Brian's birthday before, like, real quick.
Before it gets later.
Because he personified Black Boy Joy this Monday. Like, he was so happy to be around people, and we were all just like vibing. Like, we were in shout out to P, by the way, because that rooftop was beautiful.
Shout out to P.
Like, that whole organization of it was beautiful. Everybody was just having fun. People were meeting new people. Shout out to Randy from Backstage Brawl. Shout out to Ajo from Ringside Club. Shout out to everybody who could come through, because it was just good vibes. Like, everybody was just chilling, and then we end up in the bathroom.
Shout out to Letty, Marley, Ariella, Nick.
We were in the bathroom, and I was like, "Oh, let's take a picture." And then we're all taking like pictures in an all-gender bathroom, which is iconic because my friend is like,
wild to
Why
like
were
all of us
y'all in the
walk
bathroom at the same time?
bathroom.
I
It's
love
just
that.
bathroom.
I love
Stop
that.
it. You had to
Love
be there,
that.
Justin. Stop it. We're not getting these jokes.
God, I wasn't there. I really am so mad and so sorry. The next day I promised you I would not stop talking to Greg. That's my husband's name. Greg. Wow. Like, I'm so mad that I wasn't at Brian's party. He was like, I know. He was also, Ciendo was saying beautiful things about you, Brian. Greg was over here. Greg was over here not throwing shade, but he was like, "Yeah, no." During the press conference, who asked the question?
The guy behind him with like the selfie stick or whatever.
The guy behind Brian?
Or like right.
No, the guy right in front of Brian, in the row right in front of him.
Yeah.
Like your face, Brian.
because you. Like, and then you know what pissed me off? Like, before the press conference started, right? They literally told us, like, Triple H is going to be last. and they said that Triple H is not gonna like Hunter's not gonna like answer questions about the matches. The first person asks him a question is about the matches, about Finn. I'm like, how stupid are you to nod? Like, how dumb do you have to be?
Asking some dumb.
Are you daft? One of them asked the question like, "Oh, you were in a Slim Jims commercial, LA Knight. How'd that go?" I said, "Are you?" I'm looking at him like, "Are you daft?"
Yeah, he
like, what is wrong
like,
with
so
you?
when did you find out you were gonna be in the
And
commercial?
LA Knight's like,
I'm like, that's what you want to know from
that's
him?
what you wasted this man's time on.
Like,
Yeah.
legit, like,
that's what
I didn't even.
just said.
Wait, this was the guy.
Yeah, I just said the picture, and I didn't even mean to, but I was,
Brian's face was like, "Nigga, please."
And mind you though, I was a little gassed because Chris Vallet was sitting right next to me. By the way, he's another beautiful white boy. Like y'all talking about pearly whites? Yeah, and this man's hair was slicked in position and his teeth was out. I was like up close. I was like, YouTube don't do you justice because you look like fresh out the frat house.
We need to have him on the show.
Brian's face is hilarious, man.
Brian's face
Kevin
hilarious
Heartless, why are you asking this question?
LA Knight was like, yeah, it was really cool. Like after the match, I cleaned up and went into this time machine, and then we went. Me and Bianca filmed this commercial, and then we came right back in time. It was really cool because I know he like this is who y'all like. I know I'm not the most experienced. Like I had a legit question about to Paul Heyman, and then somebody's asking what inning are we in? And I'm like, oh my god, y'all.
But he's going to tell you, we're in the bottom of the ninth, and we're going
bottom of the third.
See, the storyline ended tonight. Thank you for asking. Next, make it make sense. Make it make sense.
No, and you sound just like him because that's the way he is.
He was like, he looked at him and he was like.
He said, "Wow, we already know what Jimmy did. What he did. You know, come on,
I
you
really want the storyline to be over."
And Roman didn't show up to the press conference because I feel like the less that is said from everyone involved, the better. So I'm glad that it was Paul Heyman that came out. Yeah, although Roman is really good with treading that line in press conferences between his kayfabe character and real shit. But I think it's best that we didn't hear from him because Paul Heyman is so good. And it's like the questions I asked him, I'm like, oh, come on.
I mean, he could do like he did at Clash at the Castle.
Nice
just pull up and be like, acknowledge me. I acknowledge you. Goddamn right. And walk the fuck off.
Yeah,
he does all he needs to do.
He's somebody who's really easy to talk to. Like when you sitting there, and Paul Heyman is he's so gives you
Nah, he was choking his Timbs for some reason. And if you're from New York, you know what I mean by that.
He chokes him because he stays active. He stays ready to don't have to get ready. That's why he chokes him.
Them Timbs help him win that battle, so I don't hear nothing.
Them Timbs have gone through things.
I don't care how active you stay, you never choke your Timbs.
Nah.
He's also white. You know, Blanquito's got different rules.
That's a fact. It's just regular construction boots. To Morenos.
Facts.
That's exactly what they look like.
It's a style. So you're right. To negritas, negritos, morenos, you're right. To blanquitos, you're right. It's different.
I'm dead. They got one of the center.
Yo, so you could have won some A6.
No, not A6.
He could have got the knockoffs from Target.
Stop. No, Target is Target is their Walmart. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh my even Timberland is just upside down broccoli. Pretending
but
to be a
listen,
tree.
I was happy to be in the room. I was happy for Nikki Bushi because she got to talk to Cody Rhodes. He was like, he wasn't gonna take another question. He was like, no, I'm gonna take it from a newbie, and she just took the ball because the rest of them were just there just to be there. And so Emily, love us some Emily.
Should because Nikki, since the WrestleMania of this year, Nikki was just like, yo, like, I want to be able. She kept saying, I want to be able what you and PR do. Like, I want to be able to see what y'all do as those wrestling girls and everything like that. I'm like, listen, you just got to put yourself out there. You have to literally not be scared. And because you're doing this women's wrestling talk and you in these spaces or whatever, when you go to SummerSlam, own that shit.
Yeah.
And this is just for everybody. Whatever you are at, take up your space. P. Sando, cheap plug. But take up your space.
No, you're
Damn.
right.
As soon as you in a
No.
motivational speech, this shit shuts off. I hate this shit. Listen,
Please
we're
donate
gonna
to
get you a new mic. We're
Streaming
getting you
our
a new
said
mic.
we're reclaiming our time.
I'm just saying. We're gonna start a crowdfunding.
We gotta go get you a new mic.
We're gonna send her a new mic, y'all. I'm putting it
gotta
on my
get you a new mic.
Amazon wish list. Just buy it so I get my commissions.
I'm about
But
to
we're
say, you
gonna
got
send
the
her a new
Amazon
mic.
store.
I'm gonna put it on my store because we got her. We got you, Bill.
I need to activate mine.
We got
Is
you,
that
Bill.
is that her holding the cord?
No.
Yeah, it failed her earlier.
Go fun for Mike.
Mhm.
It failed her earlier. That's why she had to take it off. But real
Mike-
quick, yeah, it was just like shout out to everybody who was there. I got to meet some people that I follow, but like, yeah, nobody has the excuse not to be in Philly. That's first off. Second of all, now I'm trying to look and see how how Chicago looking.
Oh, Chicago's looking like a movie, but like I was saying before, yes, Justin, I was holding my cord because I took my mic out mad long ago, so I don't know what the hell is happening. There's no mic attached to my laptop. I don't know what's happening. Maybe I gotta restart the laptop. Like I was saying before I get cut off again, please take up the space in any spaces that you're in. Take it up, own it, command it. That space can't nobody tell you different. That is for you. You take it, you shine, and you keep it pushing. So shout out to Nikki Bushi on that part. We're gonna toast to that, and I'm gonna shut up for the rest of the day.
I got no more drinks.
Hey. So it's last call. So I got some last calls queued up that are lovely people that's partying with us put in there. But what are y'all last calls? And then we'll get to everyone else's.
My last call happens to be to the two people that I unfollowed on Instagram and removed as a follow on Instagram because they hit me with the "that's weird while you're watching wrestling." I got to go to SummerSlam for the free. I got to do it with some people that I love and adore. Once again, we're gonna shout out Brian, Patricia, and even though I know Chris would be, I was taking up space as she would be there. I was happy to be there to take up space. Shout out to Janelle and Sarah Wilkins. You have no movies to watch because there's a writer's strike, and it's shout out to my girl Crispa because if now you have nothing to watch and I still have wrestling, so cheers to you for being a hater ass bitch. And just look for me on YouTube once again because I guarantee y'all I'll be back. Cheers.
Subscribe.
But all positive energy. Can't wait for me and my whole group to be there so you can look at me and be a hater again. I can't wait for us to be there so you can hit on me some more from the sidelines. So cheers to that.
Love it.
That's why you don't remove them as followers. You let them keep.
No, one of them is still a follower, but I was just like, I'm not following you back. You don't deserve that. I'm gonna let you watch me win. How about that?
Ooh.
I love
You can watch
it.
me win.
Watch from the sidelines.
It's from the sidelines.
Sit first class.
Actually, from the
is my
nosebleeds. Like you
escalation.
don't even qualify to be on the sidelines. Just sit up there in the rafters.
Sheesh.
You better than me. I'll be like, you sit in front row because when I elevate, you're gonna be the first one I'm laughing at. Like, oh, you thought.
You remember when Pat McAfee, like when he beat what's his name, and Corey Graves talking all that shit when he beat Corbin, and he went up to Corbin. Well, he went up to Corey Graves and like he was gonna shake his hand, and he gave him the crotch sign, and he shook it. That's me. I'm like, oh, you bow. What's going on, Brian?
Pat McAfee back, yo.
I miss him. I love him.
Period.
The
You know what
good
they
sports.
say? God is gonna bless you in front of a table of your enemies.
Facts.
That's what's gonna happen.
Period.
Oh, it's been happening.
Period.
Right.
That's what's exactly gonna happen. I'm going to toast real quick because we know my mic is not attached to anything. I don't know what's happening. I'm going to toast to elevation. The fact that we are all elevated and we are not in the same spaces that we were last year. The fact that it's only going to get better from here. The fact that we, as those wrestling girls, but we also as friends, can open these doors for everybody else to be in these spaces. Because when P and I was in them press rooms in Survivor Series, we was the only two people of color. And look.
Facts.
Oh my God.
We can't.
Damn. It didn't want to let
Again.
you live. It didn't want to let you live.
Technically
We love you, girl. We love
We're
you,
gonna
girl.
drink to that, Krista.
No, but yeah, it does mean a lot
drink
because
to that.
like Cornell got to be in that room, Malcolm got to be in that room. You know, even though Slim Jim guy asked a weird question, he looked like he was geeked to be in that room. Nikki Bushi, TK Trinidad, like we all finally got to be in the room.
She got
Emily, we all got to be in the room
Fuck,
when it
Stephanie
happens,
was
and
up
that
in there.
means a lot. Yeah,
Yep,
Stephanie was in
hype.
there. It means a lot that we all get to be in that room. So I know, Krista, I don't want to take your mic, sis, but until
No,
you're
I'm back because
okay. Go back.
Yes, the fact that we are in these spaces, taking up the space and being able to be a part of representation for those who are coming after us, for those who are standing right next to us, for those who are walking beside us, for those who have fought tooth and nail and wondering how we could get in these spaces. So I'm toasting to us taking up our space, us not taking no for an answer, and us elevating to levels and breaking glass ceilings and being in rooms where our names can't even be spoken into.
Hello.
That's where we're going to be at.
And I'm going to read this again.
Not moving like
that.
twin two. I'm doing cheers.
Yo, Jimmy is twin number 1.
Mm-hmm.
He's the oldest.
No, now he's twin two.
I guess I'm the only person who's still
got
like,
This is that. Well, that's honestly
like
what
Jimmy.
Noah wanted us to toast to. So I mean, they might as well.
I'm not toasting to that. He had reasons.
No, we didn't. We're not having this discussion right now.
Abstain, Brian. You
I
can
need to wait
abstain.
till I'll reserve everything. I'll just leave it like this. I'll reserve it till tomorrow. If I don't like the explanation, then I'll say Jimmy's a hoe. Let's just
Fair.
wait to hear.
Okay.
Let's hear him out.
Fair. Wait and see.
You know.
Patience.
I wouldn't
is
have done what he did, but you know.
What's your last call, Brian?
Wow. My last call, I have to say, is to the greatness of New York City.
I can always toast to that.
Y'all, my Orioles are doing good, so y'all don't have to have the baseball side. But man, the city's just amazing. It breeds great people, and it makes me love it even more. And I have to say, it was the best place. Sorry, read Dylan's comment. That's why I can't read while I'm toasting. But I couldn't begin the 37th chapter of my life in a better place.
Shout out to Dylan.
Oh, he's a hoe. I said that he's a hoe.
Shout out to Chris, 50 years of hip hop.
Right. I'm imagining him opening his computer, his laptop, his TV, or whatever means of media.
He's like, whoa.
Jimmy's a hoe.
Trinity's man had reasons. We won't find out till tomorrow. So let's.
You gotta like cat for him if you gotta mention Trinity because we not fucking with him. So we fuck with Trinity. So you like let me throw that in there. By the way, that's Trinity.
See, that's why I wish she was still there because I wish it would be. Do y'all remember when Michael Vick said that dumb stuff about like black players or black quarterbacks, and then on a reality show, his wife was getting on him and she wouldn't give him none. And it like went viral. Like that's some stuff I would want to see Trinity do. Like, wait, no, you just did that to your brother. I can't mess with you sleeping on the couch.
Ooh. Yo. Wait, I don't. Wait, I'm so.
No, because he said because
Are we all lit?
No, he said because
I get it. Go hold your 2x4 on the couch.
Nah, we might need Rikishi. I know some people saying Rikishi don't need to come in and whatnot.
Daddy, come.
He might
bring.
Need to
come get your kids.
Come get your kids.
Get your kids.
All of them.
But y'all gonna be mad when he said, "Nah, he did the right thing." Samoan culture, follow Roman. Mm-hmm.
No, we don't need Rikishi because then Jimmy's gonna be like, "I did it for the tribal chief. I did it for the people. I did it for the family." And then Ron's gonna be like, "A thong wearing fatty." Shut up.
No. We still waiting on Krista B's TikTok. that I am waiting for that. I didn't see all these other TikToks go viral, and she be sending everybody else's TikTok, sending us videos in the chat. I want to see that. When she says she know the words, I want to see that because I know it's gonna go viral. It's Krista B, so of course it's gonna go viral.
Definitely.
Hey.
I'm gonna do it.
You out here giving motivational speeches, motivational speech that, and do that TikTok. God dang it!
I thought you were saying motivate speech that ass.
Oh shit! I'll drink to that.
I missed the opportunity, but you got it.
You
I'm like,
did.
he been in New York for too long.
Right? Right?
That motivational speech, that ass. Oh shit.
Nah, B.
You're like, oh shit. Get him his honorary white uptowns.
Oh shit! As long as they're
Hey,
not
they-
black, he welcome back to New York.
Right, if you ever
That's
come
it.
in my
That's what I was
business
told.
wearing black nasties, it's a problem.
That's what I
No,
was
the
told.
term black nasties is so nostalgic, but like real shit.
It's real shit.
Like I would toast to that as well.
Yo, Noah was like, no.
See, I was like, see, can't explain why. Just don't do it. Like, just don't buy them.
Just
I just
don't.
listen. That's the
Just
best part of
don't.
being able to adapt. You just listen. Don't try to make new rules. You listen to the locals,
I mean,
the experts.
yeah, like
That's
so
why I
was
felt
gonna
at
make a
home.
Maryland
I'm
joke,
walk-
but I refrained.
I guess I felt I was moving through, walking like it was nothing. It was cool. That's what I said. It was a great way to bring in 37.
Facts.
I'm happy that you brought in your birthday so loved, so cherished, so
I
appreciated.
know. So drunk.
So drunk.
So high for Krispy Kreme donuts because he saw the hot sign on. So much that we went to the speakeasy. So now I gotta take Justin, Chris, and Krista to the speakeasy.
The next day I didn't even realize it was
Which
right
one you
there.
like?
Nothing else matters. The one by the one train.
I'll happily go.
Ooh.
Definitely gotta go to the speakeasy.
I have
But
to say,
even Keith will tell you.
different-
Keith was like, "Yo, like this is Brian." I'm like, "Yes, this is Brian." He was like, "He's having so much fun." And I was like, "I know." Like he was so happy and he was like lit. He was so happy to be around everybody, and we were just having good conversations. So, cheers to Brian having the best
is that?
37
Hells yes.
out here.
Thank you.
Cheers to Brian.
Good on you, bro. You deserve.
Thank you.
What were
No,
you
but
gonna
for
say,
real, one of my
Christina?
favorite one of my favorite things was to see Brian's just happy and jolly face in all of the birthday pictures. No, legit.
I love that,
Like
yeah.
the joy in your face was so palpable. And then to compare that to the face that we saw on the press conference.
Yeah.
The two realest sides of Brian.
Yeah, that's so funny.
No, but I want to honestly, and this might sound weird, but I want to bring
Black don't
front-
crack. Black don't crack. Ever in life.
I want to cheers and to do my last call to wrestling because we are in the middle of a motherfucking strike and the only entertainment y'all have is wrestling because today the Real Housewives casts were like, these bitches are making too much money off of us and we haven't gotten any residuals, so how about we join the strike?
I saw that.
So if reality TV
is done. And then they're also suing Bravo and Peacock for a lot of
Correct.
things right now.
Correct.
Wait, so go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you go on.
I was gonna ask you. So that means that they could possibly change the structure of the way they pay reality TV stars.
Yeah,
Because that was like one of the first things I learned in
Everything is scripted. Everything
Yeah.
is real.
Everything's
Everything's
scripted.
SAG-AFTRA.
So they
SAG-AFTRA
have
has
to
that.
write the storylines. They have to write out the production. They have to write out top to bottom.
SAG-AFTRA reached out. They were like, we are more than happy to help you navigate this and figure this out. And if reality TV does join the union, then we're just a hop and a skip away from wrestling joining the union as well.
Oh shit! I mean,
Vince is
just
not-
really think about this.
One thing about Vince and one thing about wrestling, we're gonna keep our own. Like we're not. He's not bad enough. Like they definitely write about the scripts and stuff. They're not gonna let it go to that extreme to where it becomes like a reality type writing script.
No, of course.
And stuff.
But at the end of the day, like wrestlers, I mean, not wrestlers, like they are entertainers, they're entertainers and there's no union and they're on TV like too many hours a month to not justify being members of a protected workers class. But all I'm saying is, what happened? 80 millions of views, exactly. Why? And this is why I'm just saying, yes, I'm a little tipsy and whatnot, but this is eventually why Zelina Vega first got in trouble with WWE, talking about unions and whatnot. But like, let's be for fucking real. Look, let's be for fucking real. They are on TV, busting their asses every fucking week. Why are they not members? Why is there no like conglomerate for them? Anyways, I'm over here rooting for SAG-AFTRA to eventually be able to provide these wrestlers that are on TV for X amount of hours a month, an additional protection. I think that it's due time. I think it's worth it. I think they deserve it, and I am just over here toasting for workers demanding what is the bare fucking minimum conditions.
That part.
And I will continue to be talking about this until the WGA and SAG-AFTRA come to a happy resolution with the AMPTP. Until then, you're gonna have to put up with this. Ha! Thank you. Good night. I'm kidding. Go on.
Nah, I feel you.
Awareness.
Pay the talent what you owe.
Right.
Correct.
That's a
I want to
fact.
quickly shout out Carlos's toast to good wrestling right now because it is a great time to be a wrestling fan. I will say that. I just like that.
It fucking is.
Say that. I also want to shout out Vaughn's toast last call because I heard Wrestling Run was a point.
It was. It was a great time. Shout out to all the brothers on the podcast. Shout out to Brian, Brandon,
you and Brandon
Dwayne,
going back
Allen.
and forth.
Yo, like he does not. He's not a Punk fan, but I took Punk out of sabbatical because he kept walking out the room. So Punk had to come back and be with Roman in the room. And also shout out to Brother Hugh. Y'all made me feel so comfortable and I had so much fun. And I think I may have triggered Dwayne's brain a little too much because I started coming up with more the theories and stuff. Like I made him change his whole directory on Seth going after Roman because I was like, wait, what if Cody really goes after Seth? Because listen, he's one of Dusty's kids.
Mm-hmm.
He's already beat him 2 times. He can take the title off of him in the 3rd charm. So I'm glad I made everybody critically think last night because that's a person I am. And
you had to make the Kardashian comparison though.
I mean,
yes, you did.
I did. Yeah, thank you, Justin. Yeah, I did. It was needed, but it was way too much fun. What's up, Boo?
Killed it as always.
We're gonna drink to that.
Justin, Jay-Z has shut down 4040 Club.
Oh yeah, I saw it earlier. He closed the 4040 Club.
Why?
In New York.
I'm gonna send it in a group chat.
Like closed it like as a business.
It's done. No, it's done. Like this shut down.
It's gonna open.
I kind of saw that coming.
It said it was gonna open elsewhere, but after the fact that it's been open for 20 years is crazy to me.
Yeah, that's like you know, it had a long life.
Damn, first Webster Hall, now this.
We're not gonna
Webster Hall.
No, let's not talk about Webster Hall. I'm so pissed to this day. I refuse to go back to whatever they're calling it now because of that. I'm so pissed they shut Webster on dog like that because they weren't even losing money to shut down the way they shut down. I was so mad. That used to be my spot. When I tell you a place can get it in New York for $25 for all 4 floors.
And you only had to be 19 to get in.
You only had to be 19.
What's the whole all appeal was that?
I got here when I was already 24. But
my first drag queen experience was in Webster Hall. Like there used to be a drag queen that used to hold door. And I used to love Webster Hall.
But we gotta have a like nostalgic NYC stream one day because I want to talk about the skate key.
My grandparents used to live across the street from that.
That's
I
that's
know
all I'm
about
gonna say.
that.
The skate key. I want to talk
Empire
about.
State
If you're from the Bronx, you know about the Rumba Club.
Jimmy's.
Which was a teen club.
No, but I remember. Where I remember going, it was like. It wasn't Webster Hall. It was another club. They used to be like fresh in New York. When I remember the name, I have to go through my party files in my Google.
Club Exit.
Club Exit. Oh my God. When I first got to Club Exit,
Oh my.
Yo, it's so weird. I met my first situationship in Club Exit, so we gotta we're gonna have like I used to get on the train to see this situation at Club Exit, so it's like
When we
have
say
to talk
we
about
outside,
this.
we active is for a reason. We were actually outside and active once upon a time. Yeah, I know.
Oh my god!
All right.
Imagine if I had met y'all at one of these clubs.
Y'all can stay on. I'm gonna wrap up because I gotta eat something.
Now we doing last call, but I wanted to shout out Vaughn's last call, which was a toast to the one and only.
Yes!
Cheers, bitches.
I don't have no more to drink. No
Me
water.
neither. I need some water, but I'm so proud of you, Chris. I'm proud of everyone on the stream. Like everyone has been just striving and just like doing their thing. Christina, you took this setback. First of all, shout out to being a contracted actress. First of all, and then the fact that you have taken this setback, but you're fighting and you're here and you're present and your energy has been amazing. So I definitely want to kudos to you. Because you have been able to just like bounce back, and you're so talented and talent. You can't deny talent. Let's put it
No,
that
you cannot.
way. So I definitely want to. That's my last call.
Yeah, cheers.
And everyone that came through, of course, to another edition of Thirsty Thursday. Pablo, we miss you. I'm glad you're in our town. I know they're gonna kill it while they're
We
here.
linking up this weekend. Whatever
Yes.
it is. Thank you guys so much in the comments.
Yes.
My second story on Cody Rhodes is out on Wrestling Inc.
Ooh.
Rating on my third one is out. Working on my fourth one right now. So just thank you for the love and support. Thank you for supporting those wrestling girls, and please be sure to stay tuned because year 5.
Year
1,
5.
2, 3, 4, 5.
November is around the corner.
What does Biggie say? I can't do 3. I need 5.
5.
I need 5 on it.
Booker T, we're still in your 5. Okay.
Absolutely.
Everybody put the 5s up.
Your 5. Acknowledge the 5. It's right here. It's coming. So please be sure to tune in, to follow us for when tickets drop, for surprises, for everything that you wouldn't even expect, because we're those wrestling girls, and that's just that on that.
Hey.
I love it. See, Dylan always know what's up. Rakasha always know what's up.
Dylan knows.
Look, everybody, find y'all. Christina, you go first, girl.
Yes. All right. Sure. You can find me on Twitch as Crispa Contreras. Also on Instagram as Crispa Contreras. TikTok and Twitter, X, whatever you call it, as Crispa120. And yeah, we make content. We are funny and we have a good time. Come hang out.
Justin.
All social media platforms at It's Justin Rich. As soon as I hop off of here, I will be finishing my edit for Justin Rich Talks WWE SummerSlam, where I give my full review on the premium live experience. That'll be up tomorrow. You can find me Wednesday nights on Twitch, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Those Wrestling Girls Twitch channel for TWG Fan Club, myself, Queen PR, Brian H. Ward, Sando B. You can also see me popping up on Sound Offs from time to time. And just follow everyone here. Follow Those Wrestling Girls on Twitch. Follow Those Wrestling Girls on YouTube. Follow everybody.
Brian.
All right. Follow me at Brian H. Waters on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Threads, and Spill if you're still there. And then also check me out on Wednesday Worldwide each and every Wednesday with Cal and Ben. On Mondays, Masked Man with Dave and Kaz, and the Wrestling Around Now podcast with Dwayne, Hugh, and Brandon. And of course, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time on the Fan Club right here with the one and only Miss Queen PR, the one and only C&B, and y'all know they call him Justin Rich.
C&O.
So your honorary wrestling girl can be found. I'm lit. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Your honorary
that for
wrestling.
you.
Thirsty Thursday.
Shout out to Nikki in the comments.
Baby, we was hyping you up. We was hyping you up. I'm glad.
And you wasn't even here for him, but
Nikki gotta
Nikki
pull up the
well,
replay.
I'm glad that she's in the chat because the vlog of not only Jobber Slam comes out this weekend, but next week the SummerSlam vlog officially drops. So y'all can look for that on my YouTube channel. And just Google Ciando B. You already know the vibes, or Relive, which either one. You can find me on Instagram at reload.relive. You can find me on X, or whatever it's called today, Reload via Film. You can find my YouTube channel for everything that we've been doing, putting out more shorts this week. And you can catch me every Wednesday on the fan club with the bestest friends that anybody can have. And I don't know, tomorrow I'm off. I might pull up to Sound Off just for a little bit because they know I love me a little cameo. I'll be making my little cameos here and there.
I am so lit. I forgot to mention Sound Off, and I feel so bad. So please.
So y'all tune in to Sound Off tomorrow. Make sure you do. And yeah, I'm lit. I need water.
I'm so lit. We're all so lit here. I fucking love Thirsty Thursday.
I do. You can follow me everywhere at Queen3_PR. Follow those wrestling girls. You know, my shit is coming. And yeah, fan club every Wednesday, 7 p.m. on Twitch.
All right, so I hope my microphone don't cut out because I'm closing this out right now. You can follow me, Miss Krista B, at MS_KRISTAB_ on Instagram, MS_KRISTAB on Twitter. Make sure you follow those wrestling girls everywhere. Please make sure you stay tuned because the 5-year anniversary is coming. It's going to be back and bigger and better than ever. Please make sure you follow all of my lovely friends.
Oh, damn it.
No! Oh, no!
The technology said, wrap that shit up, B.
That's hurry up, bitch.
That's like so unfortunate. Like,
come check us out tomorrow, Friday, and every Friday at 3 p.m. for Sound Off.
And check out my latest article on Wrestler Inc.
I'm back.
Okay.
Like Christina said, please make sure you follow us on Twitch and check out our Sound Off. Please make sure, like Ciando said, please check me out on Wrestling Inc. And tomorrow we're celebrating Hip Hop 50. Let us know on our social media pages what y'all doing to celebrate Hip Hop 50. On that note, it's your girl Krista B with Queen PR, Crispa, Justin, Ciando, and Brian H. Waters. And we are shout out to Pablo.
Shout out to Pablo.
Queen PR, Krista B, those wrestling girls, TWG, Black Excellence, making it effortless, podcast bringing up women and wrestling. Let's go.